how is everyone doing? We currently got on the voice chat with us, Maniac. How are you doing, buddy?
Okay, how are you?
Pretty good. So I hear you're crazy.
What?
I hear you're crazy.
No, you're the insane one.
No, I'm not, and you have nothing to prove it.
Sure that? Yeah.
I see that one person watching. How are you doing?
It's been like what 30 seconds since you literally admitted you're crazy. Like, at least wait for like an hour after I have a chance of forgetting it.
Okay, so it's a whole story. Also, I just realized I forgot to bring up an ice pack because I wanted to ice my shin, but that's a story
your
for
shin or your chin?
Shin. I possibly have developed a shin splint.
Like a splinter?
No, basically it's from overusing the shin muscles and bones. Common in running. That's a common running injury. So I probably should go and buy like some kind of compression like sock or like compression pant sleeve that basically you pull over your shin and it compresses it down.
Yeah.
I should do that, and I also need to be icing it more because after icing it felt good, pretty good.
Why buy a compression pack when you can buy Cold War? Like, what are you doing?
Well, is this for my body? The game's for my mind. I see that I have two people watching. How you guys doing? So, kid, tomorrow it is on my agenda. I mean, it's been on my agenda for like months now, or a few weeks. But I need to call my bank, or my credit card provider, and say, hey, yeah, I know that transaction looked fishy, but that was actually me. Because they blocked my credit card from making purchases after I bought Valhalla.
Honestly, I don't think the deluxe version of Cold War is really worth it.
I'm probably only going to get the cross-gen version, just so that once I upgrade to PS5, I will have it. Valhalla is already upgraded. That's the just standard version of Valhalla. You get on PS4, you get it on PS5. So yeah. So that's probably the minimum version I'm going to get.
100%.
Or maybe max version.
Ultimate edition?
I mean, no.
It comes...
Maximum get the cross-gen.
Oh. Okay, buddy.
I'm guessing you haven't seen the title of this stream.
Did you title it something new? Like, not just...
No, you just haven't noticed the numbers.
469?
Say it slower.
469.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't believe you didn't comment something sooner.
If it was 489, it'd be 420 plus 69, which would be awesome. But 469 is nothing. So...
The end part is what I thought would get you.
The 69, haha, funny, lol.
I guess I don't know the younger generation as well as I thought.
That's an inappropriate joke, haha.
Haha, funny number.
Haha, it's sex. Wow.
What?
What?
Just how bold you were with saying that, okay.
What? I'm speaking the truth. Like...
Not saying you weren't, but man. You're forward. Okay, so back to more or less the story of what was happening before the stream. So I joined Miniag's voice call, which was invited to it was invited to you, me, and Walker, right?
Yeah.
So I was logging into that, and you know, Miniag's mic was off. So I just started talking. And the very end, I said, you know what? He might not even be listening. He could have his headset on, and I'm just talking to myself.
And you also did admit that you were crazy. So you're like, me? You might be thinking, I'm probably crazy.
Oh yeah, and I was responding for you.
Yeah, that part.
I was coming up with questions that you would probably ask, because I started off by maniacally laughing.
Yeah, you definitely. I was like, okay.
And then I said from your position, why are you maniacally laughing or something like that? And I said, I don't know.
You really
It was a whole back and forth conversation with me and the kid, except the kid had no part in it.
You were talking to your only friend.
Who, me, myself, and I?
Yeah.
Yahoo!
Oh.
The shenanigans we get up to in this channel is hilarious.
It's not even me, it's just you being crazy.
I'm not crazy yet.
Yeah, the night's still young.
The night is still young and I have a thing of hot chocolate.
Oh, God. Dude,
And not just any hot chocolate. Dark chocolate, hot chocolate.
I don't think I've ever had. I've had the dark chocolate from Starbucks. That's about it.
I love dark chocolate. Just period.
And I was like, you know what? It's pretty good. I like some dark chocolate, but I like milk chocolate more, personally. It also depends on what I'm having, though.
Milk chocolate isn't bad.
I know
it
one
is actually
person
pretty good.
that I was good friends with. We don't talk that much anymore. And they're like, yeah, I hate chocolate. And I was like, okay, how do I block people's numbers again? Yeah, I was like, wow. Like chocolate.
Yeah.
I mean, I've definitely grown like less fond of it. Like it's okay. But
I like chocolate.
I mean, I would say who doesn't, but I know someone who doesn't.
But yeah, so, yeah, I had a whole conversation with me and you, except it was only me.
One-sided. Yeah, it was.
No, it was two-sided, except the second participant wasn't participating, so I had to fill in their role. Kind of like Jekyll and Hyde, like the musical Jekyll and Hyde. Whoever plays Hyde also has to. Whoever plays Dr. Jekyll also has to play Mr. Hyde. So, like in the singing of, I forget the song. I've only seen it on TikTok, but he literally switches back and forth, singing as if he's Jekyll and Hyde. It's pretty cool.
So, like you, literally, you.
Well, not quite. What?
What's his name?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. How have you not heard that story?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
How have you not heard Jekyll and Hyde?
I'll just call you Hyde from now on.
Who's who if you've never heard of Jekyll and Hyde? How don't you know that Jekyll's not the crazy person?
I don't care. Hyde's easier to say than Jekyll. Also, I can remember Hyde, not Jackal. Like
Jekyll.
Jackal.
But unfortunately, you got it right. Hyde is the crazy/evil one.
In an amazing show called That 70 Show, there's Hyde, a person named Hyde. He like smokes weed and stuff, and so I was like, oh well, Hyde smokes weed. Weed would make him like high and crazy. Penguin's crazy. Therefore.
But I'm not crazy.
I think there's a movie quote that's I'm not crazy, I'm just. Am I making that up?
Not sure. No, the kill is me!
Okay. Hello? What?
Excuse
me?
I was going to comment on the grenade, but I was too late. Someone killed the VTOL. Boo. I was about to launch my second Pila missile at it. Also, I got RPG gold.
RPG, like the normal RPG in Cold War, takes like 2 direct hits to kill someone.
Oof.
Like it's so nerfed. Like.
Are you sure that's not a buff?
It's a buff to everyone else. It's a nerf to people who want to use the RPG.
The question is, does it fly straighter?
I don't know. I haven't really shot it up in the air.
Ah, yes. I got a hit marker.
Dude, like I've like hit someone's toes with an RPG and they survived and I died.
I was just blind firing behind into a position. I didn't know anyone was back there.
I was like, the fact that if I hit your toes with a rocket propelled grenade, you die.
Oh no, my little tootsies.
Yeah, like at least you fall to the ground. like if you're, I'm guessing like your shins will also be exploded because your foot got exploded.
Yeah, probably.
So like you would at least like fall to the ground and bleed out, right?
Probably.
We'll have to try it sometime. We'll have to like find a person in an RPG and just
Yep.
you get like one of those like fake mannequins that have like the organs in it and stuff that you can see that people like test guns with. We'll just get one of those in a rocket launcher.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I wonder how much RPGs are.
Probably go for a while.
I'd assume they're expensive.
I mean, if you know the right guy, then.
Yeah,
Even then.
How much is an RPG? RPG launcher costs $900 and a single grenade costs $100. But now they're like $2,000 and $500 a grenade. Which, you know what? I was expecting it to be a lot worse. I was expecting it to be like.
Do you know how many lists he just got on?
What do you mean?
Security
like FBI
lists?
and stuff?
Yeah.
Who cares? Whatever.
That's what they all say.
I mean, I would assume that's a commonly asked question. Because who knows off the top of their head how much an RPG costs? Okay? It's something that not a lot of people know, but a lot of people should know. Because it's cool.
The concerning thing is that someone is looking it up.
Well, yeah, because you're like, I wonder how much one is. And then, I guess that would lead to, well, it's not that bad. How much money do I have in my bank account? Ooh, Prime Delivery.
No, never mind, someone killed me. I thought I blew myself up. You know, we were winning this game hard set. We had 3 points in early game.
Nice.
But we just lost.
That's unfortunate. I literally just been playing Nuketown 24/7 Cold War. Have you ever played Nuketown?
Yes, in Black Ops 4.
Good old BO4. I keep forgetting you've played other CODs.
Only one.
I
Black
played
Ops 4.
like some of the older Modern Warfares and maybe like Black Ops. But this is one like no one else played because like everyone like all the new consoles and stuff are out. So I made like my own lobbies, and like me and my brother would play like on a team. And I use a revolver and like a knife, like and one loadout. Like one hand would have the revolver, the other hand would have a knife. And I had so much fun.
Oh, nice.
And I didn't play for like a little bit. Got back on, and it was just the worst ever. It was awful.
Ah.
And now, if you try to do that in a current Call of Duty game, you just get destroyed.
Yep, probably, pretty much. Accurate statement. I can attest.
I'm glad that for the camos in Cold War, there's no reptile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. Because, first of all, there's like 5 camos for each thing. I think it ends up being like 35 camos you need to get in total, not 100.
Oh, well, that's good.
So
the question is, how did they balance it?
I mean, some of them aren't that bad. Like, double kills, normal kills. I think it's really not that hard.
You say that, but...
One of them was like get headshots, which isn't that
Standard.
bad.
Fine.
There's nothing that was like too crazy. And I know for like, there's different challenges for the zombie camos. I don't know. I haven't looked at like what the challenges are for those. I know for one of the pistols, it was like kill 35 zombies without getting hit twice.
That's not that bad.
It doesn't sound that bad though.
Just pack a punch it like 3 times, right?
I mean, still, even then, like, it doesn't seem too hard. I mean, the diamond camo, which is like the new platinum for zombies, is like all pink and purple.
Oh yeah, like pink blood or something? Or plague blood.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, wait, I kind of need that. Like, I'm not a big fan of the diamond camo, but if it's pink, I'm kind of obligated. You know? Just
interesting.
nothing screams Call of Duty more than a pink RPG. I wonder how much a pink RPG costs.
Well, technically, you just need to figure out how much it costs to hydro dip something. And that will be your answer.
They just came up with the same price. I don't care how much a normal RPG is. I want a pink one.
Well, see, the difference between a pink RPG and a regular is just one is painted, essentially.
I know. Like, I don't have to paint it. I just want to...
Well, you can't buy it that way.
You could have a car or an RPG, and honestly, I think I'd take the RPG. I'll ride my bicycle with my RPG and be like...
Yeah, but see, technically, that's worse than a car pavement.
It's $500 a rocket.
Yeah.
But how often are you going to be shooting with your RPG?
Probably depends on scenarios.
I guess, yeah. I mean, hey, if someone was like, "Give me your lunch money, nerd," pull out my RPG, and be like, "Give me your bank account, nerd."
Don't move, or everyone else is going sky high.
Give me your house, nerd.
I hope you're. I hope you're right with the world, because you're going to meet. That is dark.
Maker?
Yeah, that is dark. Why do I do that, like, softer Michael laugh? You know,
you're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I've said it for years.
Haven't we only known each other for like a full year?
Oh, okay. I'm offended.
Then how could you be saying it for years? If we've only really known each other for a year.
We've known each other, I think, since like 2016, when me and my brother first went to school. That's when I found out about your stream. Like, he was watching it one day.
Oh yeah, Fortnite stream most likely.
Yeah, and I watched it and I was like, alright dude, I'll watch this guy. You are how I found out about Fortnite.
Ah, yay, I helped spread the plague.
I don't play it anymore.
Good.
It's just like, I think I found out about like earlier that day. I was like, what is this game? This looks stupid. And then you were playing and I was like, why is this guy playing this game? And then I played it and I was like, no, this is not bad.
It's a bit of a
I had a lot of good times on that game. Even if the game isn't that good, I had lots of good memories and good times, which are, you know, irreplaceable.
I could say some funny stuff right now.
Are you sure it's not
Are you sure it's not replaceable with some money?
I just said it's... are you listening?
I don't know anymore.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear. I can hear you. I don't know anymore.
I don't even know what you're saying.
What day of the month is it? What year?
Month is it?
What year are we in?
Still 2020, unfortunately, and it's December Tuesday. Tuesday is December 1st.
I know, because the day after is my death day. Because observation.
Finals?
No, observation report.
Oh, is that... Oh.
The evil 8-page paper.
Have you not even started it? No, you have.
Oh, no, I have. The thing is, I still haven't done my court sessions, nor my conclusion. And I'm already sitting around, like, page 2 or 3. But let's say each court, and I do 19 court sessions, they each take up 3 lines. Then that's going to push my conclusion onto, like, page 6. And I'm pretty sure
just double space it and use large font. That's what I do.
Double space, Times New Roman 12 size font.
I would use, like, Times New Roman, like, what's the max gonna be, like, 96?
No, the thing is, I have to have...
you can't.
Yeah, exactly, I cannot. If it
was possible, it'd be great.
See, the thing with the class is...
Like, one letter per page.
Oh, yeah. See, the thing is with the grading in the class, is you could get 100 on the midterm and final, but if you got less than 70 points out of 200 points, which you can figure out whatever calculation that is. So if you get less than that, so if you like fail it, you fail the class. So your entire grade for the class rides on this one paper.
Stressful.
You can say that again.
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 Ha ha. My microphone was literally inside my mouth when I did that.
I know. I guessed.
Weird. In case you're wondering. My left ear is ringing.
Why just your left? Wait, did you say left ears?
I have my right headphone ear thing is not on my ear.
Ah. Like what I do with my headphones.
I genuinely have a headache now. Oh.
Would it be bad to say good? That was what I was all along. My maniacal plan. It's all coming together. I really can't believe that didn't get a response. Of all the things to get a response, I would be certain it was that. Huh. You're a strange, strange little man.
More to talk.
Yeah, I know. You're strange.
I'd rather be strange and weird instead of normal because normal people are boring. Let's be real here. You're not interesting. You're just normal.
You're a poor unfortunate soul.
Something.
And yes, I could continue on with that statement. Do you want me to?
Wait, hold on. Don't do anything. Don't say anything. Hold on.
Well, the thing is, kid, I have to keep talking to entertain. If I don't talk, then I don't entertain. So I have to be entertaining to entertain to entertain to
Dude, listen. My controller died, and you're super loud. So when I meant don't talk, I meant for 10 seconds, and you probably just woke up my neighbor because you just start oh my god.
Hello, neighbor. How are you?
You're gonna get me kicked out, and then you're
Hello, robot. How are you? I can't hear anything. Eep. Beep, boop, beep. Can... Say hi.
God, I was able to get my headphones on, when I...
Say hi to your neighbor for me.
You know what?
Hi, neighbor.
See,
hello, neighbors. How are you?
People above us, when they walk, it sounds like thunder. And we've, complained about them. And being super loud. And then to have you at, what? 10, 11,
screaming. 11:30. I wasn't screaming. You over-exaggerate.
But you're so loud. You weren't screaming,
Well, then why is your TV audio on so loud? See, it's not my fault. It's your TV's fault.
Yeah, dude. I'm just throw it out a window. Bag. It would solve all of my problems.
No, it wouldn't.
Think about it.
You wouldn't be able to play with me.
Exactly. Those are the problems they would be solving.
I wouldn't be able to solve anything.
Okay.
I know what you do.
Maybe I'll... You don't, though.
Actually, I probably, have contacts.
You might have known my old house. You could contact my brother.
Word 1, brother. Word 2, brother's friends. Word 3...
Here's the thing, though. Oh, wait, hold on.
School's
First of all, my brother's friends don't know that school's website doesn't... Oh, you can ask. I don't think they would tell you where I lived. But also, all that stuff is at my mom's house, not my dad's apartment. And my brother, since he doesn't know the address here.
Well, here's what happens.
Don't know. This is
you ask your brother, your brother asks your dad, and you're... So essentially...
But he would... Gavin, he wouldn't just, give... even, since, you're his friend, or associate, I guess, I don't think he would just like give it to you.
Oh no, I would
offense.
probably go through a different method. One of his closer friends.
I know. But why would his closer... Oh, so you would have them ask. I just don't think he would tell, to be honest. And if so, my dad would ask, like, why do you need it? And he would say,
because
like, oh,
friends.
to give it to a friend. Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
I have my ways.
I mean, I guess it's
Am
a two-way
I really
street.
that bad?
I mean, I guess that's a two-way street. I could probably find out. If I cared enough to... I don't know. I barely care enough to say words. To go through all that effort to find, like, that's a lot of work, man. I really couldn't be bothered. I would just be like, hey, can you tell me your address? And you'd be like, no. I'd be like, okay.
You
That's
know,
all I can do.
none of the... I think maybe one person, maybe at most two that are currently in the server actually know where I live, but I'm not sure. Other than that, no one else knows.
I mean, my brother... I just thought about this now. My brother doesn't even know our new house's address. Now that I think about it. I don't know it, to be honest. It's
Like-
not, it's not built yet, so I couldn't care. I don't think he even knows, like, our grandparents' address. So, like, you could ask him, but he doesn't...
Oof.
I really should know what my new house address is.
Is it even
I know,
made yet?
The neighborhood?
Oh, it's in the neighborhood?
It's in the neighborhood, yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, the house name will already be made.
I know the neighborhood. I just don't know, like, what number it is.
Ah.
Also, so a few days ago, someone said that our house could be ready in 10 days, like 10 business days.
Nice.
They obviously took Thanksgiving off, but they do also work weekends.
Oh, pogs.
So one person said it could be done in 10 days, and then another person said, like, the date for it being done is the 23rd of December.
Oof.
Like, one person said the 23rd, and then one person said, like, in a few days. I'm hoping for a few days.
Well,
like,
wait, when did they say 10 business days?
Like, a few days ago. So it'd be, like, probably, like, a week or so. Like, 5 days.
Yeah, maybe.
Which,
I would
they don't
bump it
have
up closer
too
to 7 full days of working.
I mean, 7 full days of working, yes, but it was like 5 days or so. Like, so I'm assuming, like, if it would be ready in 10 days, because they don't have too much to do. Like, the driveway's poured, and, like, finished, the painting's finished, the walls. I don't know what they have left, really, to be honest.
Probably interiors.
I think they have to no, because, like, I don't know, the appliances are hooked up, the cabinets are in and stuff. I don't know. I'll have to ask someone. Be like, hey, okay, multiple questions. One, do we have a house yet? Because that'd be kind of nice, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, that would be a great Christmas gift. Hey, kids, you get a new house. Hey, kids, for Christmas, you get to pick out which room you'll be in.
Since we already worked out, like, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. One has a bathroom, one doesn't. And since I'll be living in a house longer, because my brother sold it to me, I get to pick which room, and I'm picking the room with the bathroom in it for multiple reasons. Okay, 1, it's less effort to go to the bathroom. Okay, it's convenient. 2, I can keep it clean. Like, okay, I'm not the cleanest person. It's like I can have my things where I want them, and it will be clean. Yeah. And if it's not clean, it'll bother the crap out of me, and I'm like, okay, this is the problem. I'm gonna freak this man.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
And so technically, I've done that twice. I've moved into 2 houses within the past few years. My dad's house and my mom's house. My mom sold her house. I think she has until the end of the month to kind of get everything else out of the house. So she has a new place, kind of deal. But, yeah, so at, my mom's house, I picked my bedroom. There were only, like, 3 bedrooms. Master bedroom, which obviously went to my mom, and then 2 other bedrooms. One was me, one's my sister, but we had a Jack and Jill bathroom.
Nice.
But I still picked out my room location. And then the exact same thing happened at the next house, at my dad's house, which is the current one. I have my own separate bathroom, and my sister's room has a Jack and Jill with the guest bed. But she does have a huge closet that actually opens up into an attic space.
I'm not like moved in to my dad's apartment. I'm just staying here till our house is done, and then it's like I'm over here every other weekend. So like I'm not moved in really. So like I can get. I mean, it's an apartment. There's 2 bedrooms. One's master, one's not. I mean, or they share a room, but like I'm not moved in. I probably am at this point. Like at this point, yes. But once my house is made. It all goes back.
Once it's made in the shade with a glass of lemonade.
Hey man, but I mean, if it's made right, and I am over there all the time, I could still, like, if you were playing Cold War, then, you know, cross-plat.
Yep.
Call you. I was so ready to get Cold War. Cold War.
Don't you just love Cold War? I know, it feels so good in summer. It's Cold War.
Anyways, so like, since I was so ready, I would be really sad, like if I got Cold War on PC, and it's like, oh, it's not cross-platform, and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine.
This is
everything fine. I wish I was in a burning house right now. What?
I love that. Mood.
Okay. I couldn't tell if you're laughing at the game or what I said.
What you said? Mood. I said mood.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah, you said mood, so I'm guessing he's talking about what I said.
Yep. Literally, that meme is my life about now. Especially with, like, 2 college papers / project things, and 2 college exams, literally within the next 2 weeks. The next 14 days, really.
Man, I'm kind of living the life right now, I'm not gonna lie. Since with my school, I pick my own schedule. Like, right now...
Have fun in college.
The pace I'm working at, like, I basically do, like, a week's worth of work in a day.
Ooh, nice.
And so I did, like, the math, or something, I forgot, but it was like, I could get my entire semester done in, like, a little more than 2 weeks. 3 weeks. I could get my entire semester done, and then just be done.
Well,
like,
nice.
In January, when I could start January 1st, I'd be done by, like, the end of January, and then have February, March, April, June, July to have off. And then start back in August, do the same thing, and be off till January.
Yeah, you should do that, really.
Except, I plan on doing that. This year, like, I didn't actually start school, really, till, like, November. Which is fine.
Child?
I'm caught up now. Like, it's not hard work. Just, I procrastinated. And I did it all. I'm good now. Another thing, though, and what I truly think this is that helped me procrastinate, was moving twice, and then around this time of year, I've been known to get sick for 2 weeks. Kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Being sick is like my specialty, really, and so I got sick for 2 weeks, and that didn't.
Yeah, that's not
definitely
good.
Didn't help. I mean, like, I'm
You're professional at being
practically sick. Like, I truly am an expert. Like, I have a unique set of skills when it comes to being sick. Again, that's probably not a good thing to have, but I have them. Literally.
Yeah. You cannot deny the existence of that fact. Yeah. So, my sister still doesn't know that, my paper is... Oh, that's an ally. Is due this Wednesday.
Dude, really should start getting work done.
Oh
like,
no, I just have like 6 pages left, and a lot of the pages can easily be fulfilled by just talking about the court cases themselves, and then it's just a conclusion, and that's all. And the conclusion, I think I can definitely drag that on for a long time. Basically, I'll have to be careful of how I word it, but basically I can say the project was Everest. There were 3 daunting fact patterns of this assignment. Fact 1, having to physically go and watch court. Fact 2, the page count. And fact 3, the amount of the grade it was worth. And then once I got onto the journey of this project, I realized that the first 2 facts weren't actually that bad. Daunting, yes. Scary, no. The only scary fact pattern is that it was worth half of the grade. That you could do 100% on both of the other assignments, the midterm and final, and if you got a 0 on this, you would fail the class no matter what. And essentially just say that, make sure it's worded properly and, you know, all nice and sounds fluent and good and whatnot. And maybe a few other things here and there. But essentially having that, and that right there is probably, I want to say close to half a page, but probably not. In actuality, it's probably closer to, probably a fourth of a page right there. Maybe more, honestly. I just blew myself up. But yeah, so that right there probably was about close to half a page. Ish. Maybe a third of a page. So, yeah, right there, that would already be almost done. Let's say I can get to page 6. That means I just need 2 pages for my conclusion. So, it sounds like a lot, but the end is within my grasp, and I can see the final steps. I can see the top of Everest. You know?
Nice. Just don't go too fast, or the elevation will kill you. Like the thin air.
Yep. So I've already sent my expectation section to my mom for her to look at, check over grammar stuff, and also look to see if I should change anything outright or if I should add stuff.
I'm not a big fan of doing schoolwork, but I love writing papers. Or like the essay questions, because I just have fun with it.
Are you okay, kid? Are you?
Well, I have fun with it. I can like be myself. I crack jokes, for instance, and it works. It's
Are you okay?
It's not like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be super boring.
Are
like,
you
I make
okay,
it
kid? Are you okay?
You think I'm okay? You new here?
Mood.
It's called being like a teenager in 2020. Okay.
Are you sure it's just
You
not
think I'm
2020 in general?
It's being a teenager in general and being in 2020 in general. So I'd say being a teenager in 2020. You get like a 2 times effect of not being okay.
Not being okay times 2. That was really cringy what I did in person.
What'd you do?
I held up 2 fingers and just in front of me.
I knew, like I felt.
You could feel it.
I felt like he just held up 2 fingers, didn't he? Like he really did that. Wow, it's.
You could just feel the vibe of it.
I could feel the vibrations. It's like, oh great, he's. Oh wow, it's fantastic.
I'm
not even joking.
It was cringy, but it was funny too.
For some reason, I just like knew, like he just did that, like that just happened. Really.
Yep.
Like, wow. That's great. That's fun.
That was cringy.
Well, if you didn't tell anyone, I wanted to say anything, and then like you
But
could
I
have gone a little
had to kind of tell it because it was funny, and I don't have a face cam.
Get a face cam?
Eventually, maybe. So
Eventually, maybe.
So
You
something
heard it
that I
here
found.
first, folks.
So something that I found out today that just got denied. So today, while putting up the Christmas tree, my dad asked me, "What do I want?" And I was honest, and I was like, "I want a gaming desktop." He said no. He said, "What do you want for Christmas?" So I said, "Gaming desktop." He said no. Then he said PS5. He said no. Then I said Disney Marathon. He said no. Another thing that I did actually add was like a milsim from like American Milsims, or
Hey man, if you want a Disney Marathon, we'll get in a Discord call. I have Disney Plus on my laptop, ready to go. We can marathon whatever you want.
no, the kind of marathon that uses your legs.
Oh, legs? Oh.
Yeah, the
ew.
kind of marathon that I probably could have died from.
Oh, I was like Disney Marathon. I was like, well, dude, let's just watch the movies. I'm gonna have to do that at some point because there's so many Disney movies I haven't seen.
I know, right? That was weird. That's clutch, though.
Nice. What'd you do?
I don't know. It was weird. But clutch. But yeah.
Imagine knowing what's happening around you.
Yeah, I know. I turned around, hip fired my gun, and I hit because there was someone that just circled the crates, and so I was trying to kill them, and it's like, oh, they weren't here yet, and so I hip fired at my allies, but literally just as the final bullet fired from the gun, the enemy appeared and got hit by my bullet and died.
I'd be mad if I was that guy.
Like, accidentally. Officer, I just accidentally killed a person.
I accidentally shot him in the face. What gun are you using?
The Triple Burst. From us, yeah. Why is it even called that? Because it's the FR.
FAMAS.
Yeah, I guess that's the Fortnite
That's
name
just
for
what
it.
it's called in FAMAS is just what it's called in other games.
Yeah, Fortnite.
I was introduced to it as the FAMAS.
Yeah, the Fortnite plague.
No Fortnite plague. Like coronavirus, like the video game version of coronavirus.
Yep, pretty much. It's actually the FR 5.56. I think is the full title of it. Let me see. Tila. And I have a skin on it, so it doesn't actually say the exact name of the gun, but I can check post match. But yeah. Yeah. I'm probably going to... there's just so much on my plate coming up. You know?
Yeah, man.
I literally have minimum 5 different stressors right now.
Only 5? Are you new at this? Come on. Call me when you have 10. Okay?
No,
Thanks.
5 confirmed stressors.
I know, but you
All
need
school
more.
related. Do you wanna know what they are?
I know some of them.
Too bad I'm gonna tell you anyway, because I need content.
Okay.
So, first thing
At
first.
least you're honest.
The observation report, which is due Wednesday. 8-page paper worth half of the grade outright. One assignment worth 50% of the grade. It's a 400 point class total, and this is worth 200 points total. So literally half of the grade. Then next, I have a lit paper
It's a lit, bro.
due next Monday.
It's not that bad.
Then I have a calculus project.
Wait, Monday, like in 2 days Monday?
No, Monday, a week from tomorrow. A week.
A week from 2 days.
Yeah, the 7th.
Nice.
And then I have a calculus project do 3 days after the lit project, or lit paper. Then I have an exam for history, and then I have the exam for political science. And those are the confirmed ones.
Nice.
Then I also have to, when I need to fix my credit card because I want to buy a race. It's a local race. It goes near my college. It's a local road race, half marathon distance. Not that bad. And then I have the Dopey Challenge to complete. And my sister no longer has faith in me.
Isn't she like blackmailing you almost?
What?
Isn't she like blackmailing you? Like you tell them or she'll tell them? I guess it's not blackmail.
What?
I guess. That you have to tell your parents. Have you told your dad yet? Imagine he's just like for some reason watching this.
Yeah.
That would be embarrassing.
Yep. But like my mom already knew. My mom knew the second I bought it.
Nice.
And
Did you buy it with
stream.
their credit card?
No, I use my own credit card. Well, technically it's a debit card, but I use my own account money.
Nice.
So, you know, I'm the only one to suffer if I don't complete it or anything. I mean, I'm losing out like close to $300, but if I complete it, it will be worth it.
Yeah, man. Get some exercise.
Yeah. The problem is, it's in, I'm aiming to do the full marathon distance in about a month or less. I'm planning on to do it like Christmas Eve. And when I need to get...
Now you're speaking my language. Christmas Eve.
The problem is, I need to get out and continue to do distance. Then somehow I'm going to have to bring it up to my dad and say, no, this is happening. I've already paid for a virtual race. And it's tomorrow. That's...
As long as you get your school and stuff done.
Oh, I mean, it'll be a month after my school. Walker, hello. Hey, Walker, want to join us in voice call?
He said he can't.
Oh.
Or he won't, at least.
I'm only going to be on for a bit. Ah, okay. Sounds like a plan. But yeah, so... oh boy. Yeah.
Your mic's cutting out.
It is?
Wait, say something? No, you're good now,
Okay.
It might have been me, because like, my game sound was also glitching out a little bit.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense.
That was you.
What?
Okay, just say like something like 5 times.
Say what?
Something 5 times.
Something. You know, the more that you say a word, the less meaning it actually has.
You're definitely, I think you are.
I also hear stuff from your end, so let me check my sound and devices to see how my mic says. Okay, mic text check. Check. Yeah, I'm good.
Me.
Yeah, I knew. I know. Yeah, super slow.
Dude, that TikTok you sent me of like you, that was actually pretty funny. I genuinely enjoyed it.
No puedo. What does that mean, Walker?
You don't
Do you both
Spanish.
sound choppy?
I barely speak English.
We still sound choppy?
I don't hear you sounding choppy, but...
Well, that's from Walker's end, so there might be someone with, like, a compressor. Well, no, normally compressors are for video quality, so, like, if you're playing a game in a dark environment, like the video game's dark, it will actually be harder to see. I can't. Oh. I guess you were still mentioning from
he's
when
got,
I asked you...
He's got major delay. If he's just now getting to the...
No, see when he said, I'll only be on for a bit, and then the retracted message. He said I can't at the. That's the message he retracted.
I don't have your stream pulled up. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh. You don't have my stream pulled up? What a crime against humanity! Oh, the humanity! Was that dramatic enough for you?
It's okay. You could have done better, but I forgive you, I guess.
Oh, you were too funny, kid. You were too funny.
Okay, sure.
I was trying to speak Spanish, but it failed. Ah!
Okay. I can understand a little Spanish, but if Walker messes up the Spanish, I also think it's right and just not know what's happening.
Oof. Yeah, I hardly understand Spanish.
I don't even want to learn Spanish. From an experience I had in like first grade. My Spanish teacher, I missed like a week. My Spanish teacher wanted to hold me back a year.
Oh wow!
But like she wouldn't like help me with it.
Okay, holding back a year, understandable, ish. Not really, but slightly. On the realm of understandability. Not helping you at all. Yeah, no,
well,
I don't
first of all,
see that.
I missed like a week, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But like, if you helped me, I would have been fine. I think I got like a C in that class, and I was like, you know what? For not knowing what's happening, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like, for not knowing what's happening and who's the teacher even is at this point, like, okay, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
You take what you can get, and you don't pitch a fit.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping for in my political science class. The C.
I don't hope for a C.
Kid,
shoot for like an
A. That point has already missed. The highest I can do is the B, but that I would have to get both the final and the observation report to 100. If I do that, then I get a B. Anything else will be a C+. But let's just say there are 300 points left in the semester, and I need 222.
Not that bad. It's doable.
0.22. Oh, yeah, I know it's doable.
Oh, the 0.22 might break you, though.
I know, right? That 0.22. Ouch.
That 0.2 might be...
It's the straw that broke the camel's back or something like that, right?
Yeah, 100% you're screwed. No offense,
yeah, I know.
You've done so.
Oh, don't worry, I've been knowing this now for a long time.
2.2, man.
No, 222.22.
I know.
So essentially, round up to 223 points to be safe. That is the minimum points I need to make a C. Anything less than that is a D. D's do not get degrees in college, but C's do. So I'm aiming for a C, and that's my only hope that I'm hoping on. And like I said, there's 300 points left in the semester. One is a whole 200 observation report. 200 points right there for one assignment. And then 100 in the final. But I'm not too hopeful on the final, because of how I did on the midterm. I'm not, you know...
Confident
in my ability to, you know, get a high grade. So I'm predicting the highest that I can do in the final will probably be about a 50. But that's also a safe one, because let's say there are 100 questions. That means I just need to get half of those right. They're all going to be multiple choice, so that means that each question has a 25% chance of being right. So henceforth, that means 25 questions alone I will get just on the regards of probability of 1 in 4 chance of being correct, and then the other 25 I can then use other methods, such as looking up in notes the answer. And I'll be doing that with any notes that I can get my hands on, my grubby little paws on. I will be doing that for any notes I can. So by the good graces of my classmates, I will be hoping that they have shared their stuff before in our little text group me, so they'll probably do it again. So I'm just gonna make sure. I'm going to hope that someone will put up their notes. But right now, beggars can be choosers, and if not, then I can specifically say, hey, could I look at one of your guys' notes just to make sure I kind of have a good basis for the final, or something like that. But I mean, someone literally posted their sister's observation report from 2018. She got an A.
Copy paste, change the name.
No, because it's dealing with a specific court date, and like, what if the judge is no longer in session or like has retired? So boom, right there, the professor will know. So yeah, don't copyright. Don't copyright anything.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. You really shouldn't. But like,
you know what could happen if I copyright, right? I get kicked out of college.
Kicked out of college? Dang, dude.
Yeah, they take copyright seriously. So don't copyright.
As they should.
Yeah. So no copywriting for anyone. But so essentially,
we'll see about that one, Junior. I've
used her paper as a guideline of how I should format it, and probably sometime tomorrow I'll actually read over her conclusion just so I can understand what kind of she was talking about and how she wrapped her whole paper up. And then from there I'll be having a really good strong basis for my paper. All I have to do is add in the chord and add in the conclusion. Like, that's how I got my formatting. Except instead of doing the expectation and experience together like she did, I separated them off into two separate sections. Which kind of helped me make a little bit more wording, because she kind of had in the same one like what her expectations were, and then kind of immediately more or less justifying with her experience. And so I kind of was able to split it up into two, which made a little bit more, words. So...
oh, words. Gotta love them.
But other than that, it's a similar template to what she had herself. She did her expectation and experience, then went into her court, and then what happened at her court session, and then finally followed up by her conclusion to her paper. I haven't read her conclusion yet, because I haven't started working on it, on my own conclusion yet, so I haven't decided to read hers yet. But yeah, so I'm hopeful that I can get a good grade on the observation report. I think I said that I need a minimum of 85. If I get an 85 on the observation report, then I only need a 50 on the final exam. Because it's all just simple algebra. 200 or 300 minus 222 means that there's 78, or let's just say 77 points left. 77 points that are not needed to pass. Well, if I get those 77 other points, that just means I get a higher grade. If I get all 77, that means I get a B. But only 223 points are needed for me to get a passing grade. So, henceforth, just take that number divided by 2, and since 1 only goes to 100, you can technically divide that by 2, saying that one gets 50, then move the rest over there. So, yeah, just algebra. Which, in all math, it's not the actual thing that's going to kill you. Physics, the actual physics is not going to kill you. Calculus, the calculus doesn't kill you. You know what kills you? The algebra.
Okay.
No joke. If you forget how to, if you don't multiply and divide properly, or don't follow something properly, then it will turn that whole thing into a wrong answer.
It's true.
So it's the algebra that kills you.
In other words, You just don't be an idiot, and you'll be fine.
Just remember algebra.
Yeah, just be smarticles.
But
Just
yeah,
tap lots of smarticles, and you'll be fine.
the problem is, I think, on one of my... Every now and then, algebra catches me up, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
Happens to everyone.
It does.
But yeah. So, the light's at the end of the tunnel. And, yeah. Not
Isn't
fun.
that like... Aren't you not supposed to walk towards the light, though?
Depending on the circumstances, yes. If you're talking about death, then don't walk towards the light. But, you know, if this is a journey and a process, you know, you kind of want... Going towards the light at the end of the tunnel signifies the end of a journey. Signifies the end of your whole process, right? Like in Zion National Park, they have a few mountain tunnels, or at least one tunnel that goes through a mountain, and it's really dark. So once you finally cross that bend and you can see the light at the other side, I mean, if you were on foot, you would probably be running for that light. They do have other light in that tunnel that's sporadic and pieced around, but that was for oxygen input, especially during the mining portion.
Yeah, that was so you don't die.
Yeah, you don't die by the lack of air. I need air.
Oh, what's happening? What? Why? What?
Air.
It's really tempting to not give you air. Why? F's in chat, boys. I guess it's my channel now.
Not so fast, boy.
Always has been. What?
Not so fast.
No, I want to go fast. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Did you?
What is... What? Huh? Excuse me?
I don't know.
I don't... Were you even saying words, or were you just like...
Oh no, I was completely saying whole sentences right there.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to be a trained ear to hear it.
I just had to understand... You really do have your own language.
Yeah, pretty much.
Consists of multiple different languages and multiple different accents too.
Mainly accents.
Yeah, mainly, but sometimes there's a new word in there. You know, mixed up
Like
a little
what?
bit. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sure you've made up a word before.
Not to my knowledge.
I'm sure you've said something that isn't a real world word.
I mean, technically, if you think about the law of equivalent exchange, matter cannot be created nor destroyed. So technically, if you think about everything that has been thought, has already been thought before. So there's technically no new ideas. All that stuff has kind of been there from the beginning, right? Calculus or gravity has always been there. Just people weren't able to figure out the formula for gravity. Until people came along and took what was already existed, made it into something that was different, using what was already existed. So technically it was a new thing, but kind of not. And bada bing, bada boom, that's a new subject in math, and then boom, that new math comes into a new science. Bada bing, bada boom, you have a new science, and you just figured out gravity.
And that's history. Like, that wouldn't be history, too. In case you're wondering.
Because if you think about it, everything's just built on addition, multiplication, and that stuff, right? Yeah. On PEMDAS. Everything is just built upon PEMDAS, except you add cosines and stuff like that.
I was thinking about this the other day, that, like, you know how you need to learn how to do math, like you're supposed to, like, write it out and, like, know, like, how to do each formula and stuff? Which I get that, right? Because, like, the saying was, or Dave Hughes should say, like, because what if you're without a calculator, right?
Right.
But now there's calculators everywhere. Like, it's almost impossible not to have a calculator. I've tried.
Yep. I mean,
I threw my phone out the window.
Yeah.
Threw my laptop out the window.
I mean, the first people in space one of the first like crews, main crews in space, there was a old movie on it, and in chemistry you actually watch it. But essentially, they had to double check what was presented by Houston. They double checked Houston's math, or they provided the math, and Houston double checked it, and they were writing it out by hand.
Yeah, and now we have, calculators and stuff.
Yep.
I wonder how...
Well, technically we had calculators back then, but...
I'm saying that now we do, though.
Well,
but, like,
I mean...
You know how Elon Musk sent the car into space?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's in that car. Like, is there something in that car that we just don't know about, or is it just empty? Because if it's just empty, that's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
not necessarily.
Kind of boring.
I mean...
it's cool it's a car in space, but, like, what if there was something... What if there's, like, a Baby Yoda inside, bro? I don't even like Baby Yoda, but that'd be kind of sick.
I mean, technically, it just got the ball rolling of the whole getting U.S. back to sending their own astronauts into space, right?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Apparently, I heard something like the government or something was like working on like a space force, like something like that.
Technically, there is space force.
Let's go, boys. Let's make some laser guns, and let's do a thing.
Which is essentially a semi-new branch of the military.
Yeah, they're gonna make like a colony or something on the moon. Dude, we're about to live like Star Wars. I want an X-Wing fighter.
The fact that it exists, I know nothing along the lines of Space Force. I don't know anything. I know it exists. Other than that, it's like, okay, what is their goal? Yada yada yada. What are they planning to do? Other than just being a presence in space.
Like a while ago, or at some point in the last past 4 years, Trump said he had a death ray. And what if his death ray is on a Death Star? And Space Force is going to the moon to destroy the Death Star.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying it's true, but that'd be pretty awesome.
I mean, you're not wrong. It would be really
a little
cool.
Scary at some points. It would be
a little
like,
scary, yeah.
There's this giant laser cannon gonna blow me out. That's fun, but
I would say more than just a little scary.
Yeah, I guess it would be more than a little scary. It'd be lit, dude. That'd be awesome. I mean, if that happened this year, it would really just sum up this year perfectly.
I mean, with how 2020 is going, I honestly don't expect anything of 2020. Yet I expect everything to go off the rails some way, shape, or form.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like a crazy train.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean. I'm just waiting. Like, I mean, I really can't wait to find out like what's gonna happen next in 2020.
So weird.
Like the month, it is almost over, right? But I have a couple questions. One, like what else is gonna happen? We still got a month left. And two, what's 2021 gonna be like?
I know, right? That is all a good question. I have no idea, and
I only ask good questions.
And I really don't want to know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's fun and a little surprise, you know?
Well, that way I don't have to stress about it.
Yeah,
like, oh, the world's ending? I don't have to stress about that because it'll just happen without me knowing.
Yeah, man. I mean...
Blink and boom, I'm dead.
But, like, wouldn't you want... I think I might want to know that the world's ending. Because if I knew the world was ending, I'm like, you know what? At this point, if the world's ending, it doesn't matter if I get COVID. I'm going places, dude. I'm doing something.
I mean, there is something to be said about... it's probably some kind of philosophy that's already out there, but, you know, live every day like it's your last, essentially. I forget what philosophy that is, but essentially...
Live every day like it's your last.
Yeah. How would knowing that the world would end, how would that affect what you do currently, right?
Yeah, I mean,
for me, that would actually probably increase my anxiety because, you know, I would want to try a way to solve it, but there's not necessarily something that I could do to solve it, depending on what it is. The sun's going to implode and pull the whole Milky Way galaxy into it?
Well, that's nice.
I can't stop that, so I will just be stressing over something that I can't fix.
I would want because I
So
would do things.
there's something to be said about ignorance is bliss as well.
Cause I wouldn't like instead of just like hanging out every day, you know, just chilling, living, you know, life as much as I can, you know, without risking getting, you know, the corona. Like if I knew the world was ending, you know, let's say in
if the world was ending,
2 weeks,
come overnight.
The world was ending. I would do so much.
You know the song "Coffee for Your Head."
I don't know what song you even sang.
Coffee. I think it's called "Coffee for Your Head" or "If the World Was Ending."
If the world's ending, well, you know,
it was a TikTok song.
The way 2020's going at 2021 apocalypse.
Well, there's also something to be said about, you know, essentially the thing about yin and yang, how there's bad and good and bad. Well, what if we just had our fill of bad for the next decade? And then everything else that happens for the rest of this decade is mild at best, or at worst is mild. At best, it's just sun.
I don't think this is the worst thing that
sunshines.
This might be the worst thing to happen in this decade, maybe, but other bad stuff's gonna happen. That's inevitable.
Yep, inevitability.
But if you're right, and this is like the big thing, and then 2021 happens, you know, obviously the like, you know, December 31st midnight,
it restarts to January like 2020.
Yeah, but like the virus isn't gonna go away like immediately, right?
Yeah, but it wouldn't go away.
If it does go away next year, right? Fingers, toes, eyes, legs, everything crossed. Right? I mean, maybe like everything good just starts happening, you know? Like
maybe.
I am really. Part of me really wants to know. The other part of me is like, what if it's not getting better? Like it's getting worse? Then I don't want to know because then it's gonna.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do about it, so you just dread over it.
Yeah.
And also, there could be something to say about knowing that it is inevitable. Knowing that you can't do anything about it, you might just not care. Something, I don't know. There's a lot of different like philosophy points that you could draw into this, and I am nowhere intelligent enough to even consider half of these points because I've only faintly heard of them. I know them on the surface, but I haven't. Yeah. Like I'm not taking philosophy. If I can avoid it, I will avoid taking philosophy. But yeah, I heard a comedy skit earlier this year, and I think it's the person on TikTok who does like Mother Nature, and the intern is like, it was either Mother Nature or the intern. And it's like, so have you planned out the 2020s? And the other was like, wait, this was supposed to happen over the entire decade? You know, instead of just this one year. Yeah. It was supposed to be spread out over the entire decade. What if all these events were the events of the entire decade?
Well, like, if everything happened this year, right, the next 9 years would be boring. Nothing would happen.
Well, technically, it could just be gradual improvements, right?
Yeah.
One can only hope.
I wonder what it's going to be like when March 13th rolls around and we're like, wow, we've been
in quarantine for a year!
Like, I really should fix this. Because, like, since quarantine, I haven't really gone out of my house a lot. Because I don't need to, and it's not safe. Right? It's like, I have to take, like, vitamins, like, medicine for vitamin D. Because I'm so low on it. It's like, I'm never outside. And there's no reason for me to be. And especially because, like, I'm in an apartment complex. There's tons of people around me. Kind of want to stay in my little shoebox and
yeah. Well, in just a few weeks, I will figure out what I'm lacking on. because I am getting a new doctor. Going to a new doctor on the December 15th.
Nice.
Not because like I'm just changing from my old one. My old one like retired. And so plus that was also a pediatrician. So, kids doctor. So it's, about time that I go to an adult doctor.
You can go to a pediatrician until you're 21.
Oh, cool. But, it's probably about time. Because, like, other than, like, I don't actually have a doctor. So...
I mean, doctors are overrated, dude. That was sarcasm, by the way. In case you're wondering. I'm not that stupid. I promise.
I don't want to go to the doctor because I'm pretty sure I know what they're going to do first thing. Finger pricks. Because they don't have me on record. So, they're going to have to take finger pricks, that kind of stuff. And I hate all that stuff. I'm legit probably tempted to say, hey sister, can you please drive me to the doctor? Especially if I'm going to have to get a finger prick. Because one of those are just painful.
I never had a finger prick, I don't think. Maybe I was just too young to remember.
They're really painful for some reason.
I don't have a problem with, like, needles, though. Like, shots and getting my blood drawn doesn't bother me.
Well, you are a different breed, kid.
Like, it hurts for, like, a split second. And then it doesn't hurt.
You are a different breed.
Like, getting shots is just like someone pinched you. And it hurts, like, less than a second. You're good.
Can I say you are a different breed?
I'm probably used to getting blood drawn because, my record is 22 vials of blood. And I was a few pounds lighter after that. Or not, I don't remember it, but, like, I don't know, maybe because I've grown up
with shots.
With all that stuff happening, like, regularly, that I don't care. Like, oh, would you look at that? I've been impaled.
Oh, look at that! I've been impaled.
Imagine being impaled and being so calm. Just like, oh, just I'm about to be impaled, it's fine. This happens a lot.
Good responses to getting stabbed with a sword. Rude. Do you want this back or can I keep it? Ouch. Rude. Do you want this back or can I keep it? I really don't know what I would say at this point.
Honestly, if I got stabbed with a sword, I'd be like, I didn't see that coming.
Pogs, dude. Can I have it?
Poggers, dude.
Why
you don't
have
say
I
pogs, dude. You say poggers, dude, first of all.
Why have I taken up on this generation's lingo?
It's not even this generation's lingo. It's like, I spend so much time with friends on Twitch that I say these things, just almost like reflexive, and I hate it. And now, I actually got good. I don't say these anymore. I only say them around you, just because it bothers you.
It doesn't really bother me.
But it gets your reaction, and you're just like, ugh. Make that sound too, you're just like, ugh.
Especially when I say it.
When you say it, it bothers me for some reason. I'm like, okay, that's just not normal.
Good.
Yeah,
great.
Like,
I've done my job.
What you doing here, buddy?
I've done my job. Have I made you regret all your life choices yet?
Maybe.
No? I didn't hear a confirmed yes. Then I haven't been doing my job. I need to get better. I need to do better. If I haven't made you regret all your life choices by now, I don't know what I'm doing, kid.
Okay.
Imagine you have to room with me.
I feel bad for Walker, I'm not gonna lie.
What would I do?
It's like, what wouldn't you do?
Okay, out of me and Walker, who's probably going to be out partying more?
You 100%.
Yet again, I just tilted my head and kind of flopped it down, looking directly at my fan, which is kind of where I envisioned you would be sitting if you were playing the game with me, and just was like, do you want to say that again? If you can imagine that facial expression.
I can, I really can, though.
Okay, so do you want to try that question again?
Sure.
Out of me and Walker, who's going to be going out to parties more?
You.
So, would you like to ask that question? Would you like me to ask that question again? Because you still have it wrong.
Right? Is that what it is? Extroverts and introverts? That's what they are?
I just did the thing from the show, I think it's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where they lean back and go, dang! I kind of did that, but without the dang! When you said I was an extrovert.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally what I did. So, you want to go about that statement again? You want to correct that statement?
You want me to say the same thing again? You are an extrovert.
No. You're wrong, kid.
It's sarcasm, sweetie. Come on.
I'm probably going to be trying to find all online classes, even living on campus. Live on campus, take all online classes. Don't leave the dorm like once. That is more than likely what's going to happen.
I mean, hey, teach their own, I guess.
So, and not because I don't want, well, one, having to go physically in person means I actually have to wake up, you know, get semi-presentable, and then, you know, I can't sleep in any, yada yada yada. It might be cold, it might be wet and rainy, yada yada yada. Plus, anxiety-based reasons. You know?
The outside world is scurry.
The outside world is evil.
I don't say it's evil, it's just scurry.
I really want to do, humans are better than reindeers right now, because that is literally...
I don't know what that is.
You don't know the song Humans Are Better Than Reindeers?
No, that's also a lie. Reindeers are awesome, dude. We can't fly without...
Wait, no, like... reindeers are better than humans. That's... Sorry, I got it reversed. Reindeers are better than humans. You haven't heard of that song?
Mm-mm.
Question, have you watched Frozen?
The first one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, can I ask that question again?
I haven't seen Frozen in a while. Like...
sorry, the song is Reindeers Are Better Than People.
Mm-hmm.
Reindeers are better than people. Sven, don't you think that's true? Once again true, all except you.
Oh, it's not reindeers, it's reindeer. Hit it right to you? Because the plural of reindeer is reindeer.
Because people will beat you and curse you and cheat you. Every one of them's bad, except you.
I just got a friend request from a random person. It's like, okay, this is fine.
I would be carefully, don't take follow requests.
It's just someone, like, I'm playing a game, like, with other people, and so I'm probably just sending you a friend request. It's not completely random. I'm not gonna accept it, obviously. It's just, like, I don't know you, you don't, what's going on here? Like, what you doing here?
Yeah, I would make sure, like, because apparently, like, a few years ago, there was something going around where,
people could boot you offline?
What?
People could boot you offline?
No, essentially people would, be trying to get people to do these set of challenges, and let's just say there was something really bad at the, final challenge.
On PS4?
No, just in general on social media. So,
I remember that.
Where the final challenge was more or less, Seppuku.
I don't know what Seppuku is, but I remember that.
Okay, so I don't know if it's necessarily Seppuku, but, technically, that might actually be a thing. But if it's a thing, it's going to be the Japanese art of, take your life instead of becoming a prisoner of war. If I'm correct, that is what, the definition of that is. But
are we still talking about me getting a random friend request?
In a roundabout way, yes. So essentially, just make sure your DMs are kind of set to friends only, because and if people that you don't know start texting you, don't respond.
I'm in like a bunch of random groups of people like I added like when I first got my PS4. I really do need to go through and just like delete them all and leave those groups. 'Cause, like I don't.
Yeah, I still remember I don't remember exactly what number it was, but I remember in a live stream, I turned off the anyone can message me on DMs on PlayStation. Because I was playing Dead by Daylight, and yeah, I was kind of face camping, and let's just say someone did not respond well to that.
Yeah.
And luckily, PlayStation didn't show what they said in my stream.
Yeah.
But still, it was said nonetheless.
I mean, like, they can't really do anything by being friends with me. Like, they can message me and be rude to me, but I don't care. It's like, I'll go around it at some point, but it's not, like,
just make sure you stay careful. And the only reason I mentioned that is because I thought I heard something, like, a few weeks ago that says that was starting to resurface. Just
the people, like, set of challenges?
Yeah, the set of challenges.
Well, the set of challenges, if someone tells me to kill myself, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
well, that's not the last one. Essentially, they get you into a cult where you're following exactly what they say. They might have some kind of blackmail on you or something. I don't know. So they get you to do these challenges nonetheless.
I mean, I don't like respond to random people DMing me.
I know. I'm just saying, just be careful. And that's just a generalized message to anyone out there. Be careful with who you message online.
Yeah.
That's just a friendly PSA.
The only people I really talk to on, like, I'm in groups with people, right? Just, like, from a while ago, but the only person I actually talk to is you and Walker. That's it. I don't...
Yep. Pretty much same.
I'm gonna forget about this. I'm just gonna like delete all those people now. Like, just random people. Like, I'm just yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even if I know how to delete people on PS4. We're just gonna find out. It's gonna be fun.
Don't do it with me.
I'm not going to.
I'm just making sure. Because at one point tonight you said that throwing your TV out the window would solve all your problems.
Yeah.
And you only have one problem. And you said it was me.
That was sarcasm.
I'm just making sure you don't get rid of me.
Someone named it Dill Pickle.
That name rings a bell. Why does it ring a bell?
Dill Pickle is a famous pickle brand.
Oh.
It's also not a very original name, so.
Probably.
Dill Pickle.
Ah, the internet. Originality has gone out the window. Now everyone's just clones.
I haven't had like pickles on anything or at all in a while.
I really need amped on this gun.
I like how you're talking about like games. You're like, I need this, and this. I'm like, I want pickles. I want a pickle.
I can't relate.
Do you not like pickles?
Pretty much.
Some of them, it depends on the brand you get, but some of them are good, dude. I mean, that is personal preference. Not
you know, I kind of have to question your sanity.
Just like, I don't like lemons. I hate lemons.
But have you had a nice sweet tea with a nice lemon wedge in there? Mwah!
I hate
fresh
here's
French
why
kiss.
I hate lemons.
Mwah!
There was a procedure where I had to drink like a lot of liquid, a lot, like gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons. It was awful, and I drank like a lemon flavored drink.
Oh.
And since I had to drink so much of it, I hate it. Like, absolutely disgusting. I hate it. I can't do lemons. I can do like some lemon flavored candies, but like the lemon wedges in the drinks, even that's just not. I'm just not a fan of it. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but you know.
Well, at least you didn't ruin sweet tea.
I didn't ruin sweet tea. I've had sweet tea before, and I wasn't like a fan. That might have been because it was like my mom's drink, and I thought it was like a soda, like Coke or Dr. Pepper, so I took a nice big sip, and I was like, what is this? What's happening?
I
don't. I haven't had it in years. I might like it now.
Say that. Be very careful with your next statement.
I don't think I like sweet tea. I mean, I have to try it again.
Try it again.
And do you put stuff in your sweet tea, or do you just have like straight sweet tea?
Straight sweet tea, as long as it's from the south. But the northerners don't know how to do sweet tea. You know, they'll give you unsweet tea and sugar packets.
Dude, I'll take the sugar packets all day.
I mean, if you're craving sweet tea and you are in the northern or western hemispheres, or northern and western of the United States, then you can't get good proper sweet tea unless you're going to like fast food chain that is
grade.
global.
So last year, we had like herbal tea or something, and we had like sugar cubes to go in it. And I remember.
Oh, was it the British Tea Party?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I don't like this tea. And like there was like honey and stuff in it, and I've never had honey. I didn't put that in it. And one of my friends was like, "Can I have your tea? You're gonna drink it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And so I just ate sugar cubes, and that was my breakfast because it was first period. So my breakfast was sugar cubes.
Didn't they have like biscuits or more or less scones?
When I did, they didn't. But if they did, I'd be allergic to them. So.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, different. See, hot teas are not the same because there's a lot of different hot teas out there. So, for example, you have your fruity drinks, you have your citrusy drinks, you have your kind of just black teas, you have your green teas. There's so many different hot teas.
Hot, warm drink I like is like hot chocolate.
Speaking of hot chocolate,
that's supposed to be hot. Tea, I don't know. I would much be more inclined to like a iced beverage.
It's now cooler, but man, it's still good. Also, I probably did over the recommended amount of hot water in there. So maybe if I added less hot water, it would be sweeter, but still French kiss. Mwah.
Wow, beautiful.
Mwah, beautiful.
Beautiful. I can imagine you just like kissing like your mug. I'm assuming it's in a mug, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
See, this is kind of why I wish I could have a face cam, because I could just show off my mugs. Because I like them.
You have a lot of mugs, don't you? Just, like,
yeah.
them.
I have like all my mugs here now. So I'm currently drinking out of the Twosome's Chocolate Emporium, which delicious restaurant.
Is that from Universal?
Yes.
Dude, that place on the boardwalk. Oh, yeah, I miss best. Universal, honestly. I think the reason I miss Universal more than Disney is because I've been to Disney so many times, but Universal I've only been there like once, so it's still like a new experience.
The only thing that I really miss, there are 3 things I miss from Universal. Okay, 4. Twosome's Chocolate Emporium, the Hulk, Butterbeer, and the Men in Black ride.
I was too short to ride the Hulk. I don't think the Men in Black ride's there anymore. Butterbeer is okay, but the Chocolate Emporium, dude. Oh.
Men in Black ride's still there. So
I'm pretty sure we got tickets like that we're gonna go soon to Universal.
Oh, nice.
Like for like a weekend, because their tickets were like buy 2 get 1 free or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Universal, dude.
In my line of sight, I see the Hotel Del California in San Diego, California. Great hotel.
Okay.
I think it's now like a Hilton, I think. Or technically owned by Hilton. I see Freedom of the Seas Royal Caribbean Cruise Cup. I see a Baymax Cup. I see Disney's Alani Cup. I see a cup that...
Who's Alani?
It's a hotel. It's Disney's hotel in Hawaii. The Alani Resort.
Do you get a mug for like from like each place you've been to? Like, have you been to Alani and that place?
For the most part, yes. My friend the other year gave me a huge coffee mug that says something like, I only drink 1 coffee a day. Or something like that. Let me stand up and see what it says. I've cut back to just 1 cup of coffee a day, and it's a huge mug. It's
Just text me a picture.
remind me post stream.
Yeah.
Or post match maybe. Remind me post match, and I probably can.
Alright. Let me know when you're out of the match.
Okay. But and then downstairs I have the first ever coffee mug I got, which I did not actually go. My grandparents went, if I remember correctly. They went to Disneyland and they got me a mug or something like that. I don't know if they just went or whatever. I don't know, but that's kind of how I got the mug, I'm pretty sure, from my grandparents. But it's a Disneyland mug. It's Mickey, and it says you have a special way of making people smile, yada yada yada. What else is downstairs? Downstairs, I have the Disneyland Diamond Celebration mug, and I have my Canada mug. It has some kind of what's a common Canadian phrase?
I don't know.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Oh, Canada?
No. What? It's driving me. It's. I must have it in my camera roll. I must have it in my camera roll. I probably do. 2019 is when I would need to check.
Phrases.
I think it says something about amazing. That is only May. There we go. That is October of last year, so I know. Now I need to just get to July. I was actually skimming through my Pokemon recently, making sure all the Pokemon I caught when I was on my trip to Canada are favorited, just in case if I need to make storage space. It has the Canadian maple leaf and says my kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Then I also think I think it's at here, it might not be, but it's a cup I got from Washington DC. Just a standard from like the Capitol building cup. Of course, blue.
I don't
all
own
the
a
mugs I
single
have
mug.
downstairs. And those are all my mugs. We have a lot more mugs at our house. Like anytime that we go to a Starbucks somewhere, we get like a Starbucks mug from like the I've Been Here collection or Where I've Been collection. So yeah, we have a lot of mugs.
I can't remember the last time I used a mug.
When was the last time you had coffee?
Never had coffee.
Are you okay, child?
I don't need it.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Isn't coffee like super addictive?
I don't know. No, it's not. It's not. It's 100% not. No. Don't touch my coffee.
But like, there's no point in me drinking it. I don't need it. I like the smell of it.
But do you want it?
No, I don't.
Just say, I want coffee.
I don't want coffee. I really don't.
In a reverse card, you want coffee.
No, I don't.
I want coffee. You know, I actually did have coffee at like 3-4 p.m.
I like 6 or like 5 or 6. I was drinking caffeine too.
Wait, what?
But also, today sucks so much. Honestly, like last night I was up super late, and so I didn't get out of bed and moving till like 4 in the afternoon. Yeah, I was up before then, but didn't get doing stuff. I missed my workout, and I don't know. I'm just not probably gonna stay up to like 6 a.m. and do the whole thing over again.
Well, you see, I think I see a problem. You need sleep.
I sleep I don't know. Eh.
You need sleep.
Really, I was on a good schedule, and then like I joined you one stream, and then like I get tired, but once I start playing with you,
Don't blame me
I'm
for
not
your
tired
sleep problems.
No, it's just funny. Like when I join you, I'm not tired anymore, so then I stay up.
Okay. I am texting you the picture right now.
Nice.
I remembered.
Discord or just like text.
Text. I wonder if I have
text. Who uses text anymore?
Me.
Imagine not only answering Discord messages.
There.
How big is that? Oh, I guess compared to the other modes,
There's a book.
pretty big.
There's a book right beside it, and a.
What's the blue mug next to it on the left?
That's my Hotel Del mug.
I don't know what that is. What that means.
The Hotel Del California.
Okay.
It's a pretty nice hotel in California.
Nice.
And it's also not too far from where the Navy SEALs train. That kind of tells you it's on Coronado. You can literally look up Hotel Del Coronado. And, yeah, it's a really nice hotel. And it's old-fashioned, too. Like, it's an old hotel, too. Like, their elevator is manned. Like, a person sits in the elevator, and it's like one of those, like, where you can see out of it at all times. It's like one of those wire cage elevators. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. The person operating it, though, it isn't old-fashioned. That's classy.
Yeah, classy. But, I mean, it's also old school.
Yeah. The cage is definitely old school part.
Mm-hmm.
It's handy if you ever get, like, trapped in an elevator, though. You know, you can see out. You know, you could just, I don't know.
The room that we were in was literally like right over the front entrance.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was fun. It was a pretty nice room too.
Having gone to California.
And like one of the days that we were there, we went to Disneyland because my dad made the foolish decision to say, "So, what do you guys want to do tomorrow?" It was Memorial Day. Do you guys want to go to the San Diego Zoo? Started mentioning a few other places. Seeing SeaWorld was in there. And then he decided to bring up the question, how far away is Disneyland? And obviously, knowing me, I already had that answer on my phone.
Yeah.
Because I was looking it up. Not because I was going to say, hey, we should go to Disneyland. No. I just was curious. I want to know, okay, how far away is Disneyland? No. Scout.
I know.
What is it, like Scouts Runner or whatever? I'm telling the truth. I wasn't going to say we should go to Disney.
I know you are. I think you suggested it.
I didn't suggest it.
You guys can go to the zoo or aquarium, wherever. I'll be at Disneyland if you need.
I understand kind of how. Well, I don't do it efficiently. I kind of know. Okay, more or less, if I want this to happen, like for example, going to Disneyland or going to Disney World, if I want to do that, to convince my dad to do that, I kind of have to let him bring that up on his own.
Yeah,
and then just repeatedly say, yeah, if it's his idea, then, you know, he won't, like, if I mention, we should go to Disney World, and it's like, he has just recently, essentially, like, you know, any adults look at that money, they can sometimes be stressed, so money isn't a particularly nice topic, kind of deal, so, you know, essentially, if I can read the environment, then
you kind of like
it's like okay
you kind of
like if I were to say we should go to Disney, like I would be met with backlash saying, you know how much the tickets cost? They cost so and so money. So if I let him say we should go to Disney, then all I have to say is I think that's a wonderful idea, let's do it. And then bada bing,
how much are
boom.
Disney World tickets?
I think for the 3 of us for 2 days, $1,000. For 3 adults for only 2 days at the park with no park hopper. Meaning you pick a park, you stay there for the entire day.
See, this is why I'm glad that my mom's boyfriend's mom works for Disney. She's retired now, but she gets, I think she still gets 50% off.
No,
Hotels, tickets, souvenirs.
Oh, why did you have to mention souvenirs? Oh man,
You work for Disney.
I'm foaming at the mouth now.
She works like booking for like Disneyland Paris.
Oh.
And I'm now that you're tired, she also lives like close enough to Disney where she can just wake up and just go to Disney like whenever she wants. Because she buys like the pass so where you can go any time throughout the year.
Yeah.
And since she gets it 50% off, why wouldn't you buy it? Especially because you're so close to it. Like, why not?
Yeah. Oh, why?
Why? What?
I want it.
Don't you want to be an
it.
Imagineer?
Yep, I do.
Then, in theory, you would get 50% off. And in theory, you're going to take me there. That's not in theory, I'm just telling you, you are going to take me there. Just in case you're wondering.
Well, yeah, I probably could try swinging it.
Listen, I can fit in a carry-on, okay?
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I don't know if I can anymore. I have grown like 7 inches in the past year.
Did we just have the exact same idea? No, he shot. No, he shot my C4, or his grenade blew up my C4, and I died by my own C4. That counted as his kill.
Embarrassing.
No, that was talent on his part. He didn't shoot it. It must have been one of his grenades that he just lobbed that blew up.
I'm saying it's embarrassing on your part.
No, I'm quite amazed. I would love to see that happen again. I don't care. It didn't count as a death by me. Like, it was his kill credit because his grenade blew up my C4, so it counted as his.
I've done that before, like, where I shoot someone's grenade out of the air, but very, very, very rarely does it kill someone.
Yeah.
At one point, I had, like, a proximity mine down, right? And I don't know what happened. Like, I was chasing after this guy, and he ran into my proximity mine, and so it went off, and it killed, like, it killed him, a friend of his, and me. And I was like, alright, you know, I'll take it. I will take it.
I really want to go to Disney.
Honestly, I think I might want to go to Universal more than Disney. And I think it is just because of the fact that I've been to Disney a lot more than I've been to Universal. Universal's still like a new experience.
I've only been to Universal for one time. I think I was there for like 3-4 days, something like that. And I've been to Disney. We've lost count how many times we've been to Disney.
I know you don't like the Transformers right at Universal. I remember you mentioned that. I personally liked it, and one thing I learned is it's actually a 2-story building.
Yeah, I know.
So at the start,
I learned that too.
Like,
yeah, it's cool.
I just learned this the other day. And then that seemed like you drop down and Bumblebee catches you. You actually drop 15 feet. That guy's the elevator that you're on, like, going down. I was like, because when I went there, I was like, man, you put a screen in front of me and blow some wind in my face, and I feel like I'm falling. And now I know that there's a drop.
I was falling.
And it's like, the immersion's broken. Like,
that's not flying. That's falling with style.
It was, like, mind-bogglingly spectacular. Awesome and mysterious, and then I learned that, and I was like, oh, well.
No, that's still cool. Knowing that how cool, roller coasters work is awesome.
It's not even a roller coaster.
Touche.
But, like, it is definitely interesting to know that. Like, it was cool. I also won the King Kong ride there. You know, you're going through, like, this tunnel, and, like, there's screens, and like, there's giant mosquitoes that, like, are flying around, and, like, you know, like, stuff gets sprayed on you. I'm guessing just water.
Yeah.
Then one scene, like King Kong, obviously, jumps on the top of your truck and like your truck like rocks back and forth. I was like, this is crazy. But on the line, you're going through like this temple. And there's like skeletons on the wall, but like every now and then like they jump out. And it's like completely dark going through the line, so you can't see anything. And then you just see like this skeleton like jump out at you. Remember, I was walking, and I was just like. I literally just had my eyes closed and was just walking, and then like my mom was holding on to me because it was dark. We don't want to like lose each other. And, like that happened, and then like she jumped, and like we were making jokes with other people. And I was like, I didn't even see it, so I'm fine. It didn't scare me. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you saying that is so funny because I remember my cousin's telling a story where they were online for Kong and something popped out of them.
Yeah.
That is so
And
funny.
I honestly, I genuinely mean this. It's honestly, it wasn't worth it. Like, I love King Kong. The ride just wasn't worth it. It really was just eh.
I really didn't like much of Universal's rides. Even the Harry Potter rides, I didn't like.
The Harry Potter land was
wonderful, thematic theming, lovely.
Cool. And like that, like half the stores you can go into, and like you can buy stuff that like they're actually there, like the candy place. It's so well done.
Yeah, I like that area, but besides, so I did ride whatever. I haven't ridden the new like Hagrid's ride because it was still being built when I was there.
I don't like roller coasters. I got tricked into riding one ride, and it was just eh.
But other than like a few rides, being Men in Black and the Hulk, other than that, I really didn't like the rides. They all kind of gave me a headache. Especially Spider-Man, because I was trying to figure out what way I was supposed to be looking, and
Spider-Man, I was super confused. So part of it, I literally just like closed my eyes. I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like I'm genuinely confused.
For a majority of the rides, especially rides that featured screens and moving vehicles, I kind of felt a little bit sick afterwards.
Yeah, I was like, especially in
Spider-Man,
I was like, what?
Don't get sick on roller coasters.
I'm not a big roller coaster fan. Like, once I'm on roller coasters, I have so much fun. Like, I love it. But it's the anxiety of the roller coaster. Like, it kills me. Like, I just can't handle the anxiety. And I don't know why. I just can't. Like, it breaks me.
A man after my own thinking. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like, once I remember we were in Universal. There's a Jurassic World ride. And it's like a water ride, and it's a super tall tower, like 10s or 20s or 30s of stories, like tall. And so me, my mom, and Gavin, who you know, we got on this boat, right? You know, strapped in. We're going to the animatronics, and I was like, "Oh, this is great. You know, like this is nice. It's fun. Nothing's gonna happen." Foreshadowing.
Nothing's gonna happen.
And you know, and we round this corner, I see like the river is going up to the building, but by that time it was too late, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And like I had a panic attack. And once you were going up the building, it was like you were going like almost straight up.
Yep. I didn't ride that ride. I don't really like water rides.
If I had known that, never in a million years would I have done that. And once you got to the top, you know, like there's this smoke, and you see like a T-Rex head like roar, right?
Yeah, T-Rex.
The thing is the smoke blocks the drop, so you don't know when it's gonna happen once you enter that room. Like you know, like any second, boom.
Any second,
and like,
Coyote times real.
Like it's literally a 90-degree angle, like where you're going straight, and then you just go straight down. And like I was so nervous building up to that, right? But the few seconds we were actually dropping, right? We were actually going down. I loved it. Like I loved like the speed. It was just fun.
Okay.
And then like we got to the bottom. It was super wet, and I was like, "Oh great! Well now I'm just soaking wet." It was fun for like 3 seconds though. Amazing.
Okay, so it wouldn't have been 90 degrees.
I know, but like it was steep.
At steepest, it would probably be closer to 50 degrees.
Sarcasm.
Because 60 degrees seems pretty steep for a water ride, especially on impact. So you're looking for a max drop about 45, anywhere between 30 and like 45 degrees.
Like you went like for at least part of it,
angle of depression,
straight down. Part of it you did get like at the top. It was kind of like a ramp. Like like you didn't like directly hit it like at the bottom. Like it was like kind of. I'm making a motion with my hand right now, which I know you can't see. And I don't know how to describe what I'm doing with my hand motion.
Parabolic shape.
I'm hoping you understand what's happening right now. Like I hope you can just like see this.
Was it kind of multiple like degrees? It wasn't just one straight drop. It was like
at the bottom it like rounds out. Like when you're starting to get to the bottom, it like rounds out and like evens out kind of. So like if you're going backwards, right? You're going, you know, like
it gets steeper as you go backwards.
Like lever. if you're going backwards, right? You're going like up the
Uphill,
ramp.
yeah.
You're going up, and then like it gets steeper.
Okay,
like sharply gets steeper. So
yeah,
you don't,
so that's probably about
you just get.
So angle of impact for water
up.
would probably be about 30 degrees at
Like,
the
it was
shortest.
It was steep. I would say like maybe 50 degrees would be right. It was steep enough for me to not want to ever do that again.
So I would say initial drop would be 60 degrees, going out to 45 degrees for majority of the drop, and then rounding the drop out at 30 degrees, because anything steeper than that on a water ride, depending on your momentum, could cause serious whiplash injuries, possibly being thrown from the ride vehicle. You're talking about a lot of stuff, because water tension is
first of all, it was sarcasm. I didn't mean like it was actually like a guaranteed 90%. But I meant,
here's the thing. I know that. The thing is, I just love. I like roller coasters and physics, and you know, I am a little bit annoying when it comes to this kind of stuff.
I just like, oh man, I love you, but sometimes I'm not gonna lie, it's just like I say something. I didn't mean like, oh, it's exactly a 90-degree drop. I did the math. Like, just using it to say that it was super steep. Steep enough for me to like, oh.
Well, a 90-degree drop would have literally been just a plummet.
I know.
A fall.
And, oh yeah, it was falling, like, for a little bit. But then, anyways, so.
Probably about 60 degrees if it dropped angle of depression starting at 60 degrees.
One of the set-offs, probably, was when I got on this boat, like, all these, like, straps, like, this big thing you had on you to keep you in, probably should have been like a dead giveaway that something is about to happen. But I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm just gonna get on the ride. Everything's gonna be great. Fine. And then it wasn't.
There's an area near the line where you can actually watch the drop.
I don't think we could watch the drop from like that place, because it was in like a building.
Right, you couldn't watch them falling down, but you could see them splash down at the end.
I couldn't. Have you done this ride?
I haven't ridden the ride, but I've been there and I've watched them splash at the end.
I haven't. You can watch them splash, but I'm saying not in line.
Right, like, not in line, but near the line. You could
see. You could see them splash. So I just didn't connect that was that ride. Like, I just didn't connect that, and because we thought this was something completely different, and then like we did it, and then. Like I said, we were on the corner. It was a left turn, and I saw where it was going. I was like, "Okay, this is great. This is fine. I want the dinosaur at the top to just eat me, so I don't have to fall." To be honest.
Poor child.
It was
yeah. So
and if someone asked me to do it again, I'd be like, "Okay, first of all, how much are you paying me? Second of all, double it." And
so the amount of times I've been to Disney, you would think I've ridden all the rides. But there are still a few that I have not ridden. For example...
I think a Tron ride.
Yeah, I know. I was there. I got to see it build. I got to see
I was on part. We got to see part of it building it. It's interesting because, like, when you're riding it like you're riding a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be really interesting. I don't like roller coasters. Not a fan. But that sounds awesome.
I'm not necessarily sure the safety restraint function on that. That is something that I'm not sure.
There's videos of it.
I know that you can look at the Disneyland Tokyo.
You are sitting forwards, not like directly kind of
I'm guessing the seatbelt goes over like your hips and back.
Yeah, your hips and back, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Flight of Passage, although I've never ridden Flight of Passage. I've seen
Flight of Passage is just a screen. It's like...
It's like soaring, but you're kind of in a motorcycle stance.
Yeah,
on the back of the Banshee that actually breathes.
Yeah, it's such a good ride. I've ridden it a couple of times. There's two rides in Pandora. Navi River Journey.
You know that was actually supposed to have a splash at the end.
Navi River Journey sucks. You know what? I'll say it. If you could pick one of those rides...
But have you seen the shaman? Do you know how much range of motion he has? How much fine detail? Yeah. He's the most advanced robotics probably at any theme park. Maybe
I know,
the advanced robot of the time.
Listen. In animatronic, that's cool. But like the ride sucked. I'm not talking about what was in the ride. I'm talking about the physical ride.
You know that they actually had to speed it up. There was actually after the shaman scene, they were actually going to have a drop, kind of like Splash Mountain, but due to time constraints, they had to push out the park, so they couldn't add it in. So they were literally going to be a splashdown at the end of the ride, but due to time constraints.
Would it have been like the ride at Pirates of the Caribbean, like that splash, or like a bigger drop? Not
Probably
just like a small
closer
drop.
to that of Splash Mountain.
That's the one where you're in a log, right?
Yeah.
Just like chilling in a log and yurt.
So the rides I have not done, I'm not gonna list anything that was from the Pandora expansion onwards, because I have not been in the park since before they launched Pandora.
You poor thing.
I know, it's so sad.
It really is though, because it's so cool.
I didn't even get to run through Pandora.
You're making me depressed.
I know, I'm sad. I was gonna go this year, thank you, Miss Rona. I was gonna go this year, but someone had to.
Miss Rona is like the Karen of viruses. Really is.
Yeah, you know how many fun trips I had on the Pike Line, and you know how many of them got messed up by the crew.
Half the words you just said were.
You know how many fun trips I had on the Pike Line?
What's the Pike Line?
You know, kind of like your agenda, like what's going to happen, like it's coming around the corner.
I know what Pike Line was, but it was an agenda.
You've never heard that statement?
No, because people don't say it.
Am I not I'm not a person?
You don't count.
I never do.
I never do.
So
imagine counting. Like, was it 1, 2, triangle, cucumber, 70. Okay, alright, hold on. I think we have square, octagon, algebra. Almost done. Oh, I'm almost done.
Oh, you're funny,
then
kid.
We have geography and chemistry.
You're funny.
Dumb.
You are funny. You're too funny.
Are you telling me that's wrong? Are you saying my life's a lie?
I'm saying you are too funny. That's all I'm saying.
Not, the real funny part is I'm not joking.
You're so funny. But so the only rides I have not ridden since like before Pandora launched, because I haven't done any of the Pandoran rides, nor Woody's or Toy Story Land, nor Galaxy's Edge. Nothing of those.
I really want to see the Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story stuff. That seems like it would be cool.
I've seen a bit of it. Actually, not really. I didn't run through it, but I've seen it online, and oh man, it's
dude,
chef kiss, mwah, mwah, beautiful,
mwah. Beautiful.
It is really beautiful. I must have some squirrels. Remember
Squirrels?
that? Remember that meme? The squirrels?
No.
Ian cultured swine.
I don't understand with this
reference.
game. Like, I know you can do this in like GTA and stuff, but why? Why would I put a sight on my shotgun?
Because you can.
Why? I mean, I guess. Like, I guess the real question is why not?
Who wouldn't put a sight on a shotgun?
Does it cost like 30 grand? Maybe, but I think it's worth it in the end.
Well, depending on what kind of sight you actually want. I mean, hey, a potato could be a sight.
Here's the thing, though.
I'm waiting for him to process that.
You don't use it.
I'm waiting for him to process that. Potato
yeah, I processed it. It wasn't funny.
Oh, come on! Everyone's a critic these days. No one understands good comedy.
Well, I don't understand your comedy. I understand good comedy. Just
yeah. So why don't you? So you understand my comedy then?
Is this where I say I'm waiting for him to notice?
No, you don't get to do that. It's only me.
Yeah, well, guess what? I just did. Deal with it, sister.
But you didn't.
But I did.
But you did not.
But I did. I don't remember what I said at this point. Like, I really don't. It's probably not good. Like, I don't remember what just happened, to be honest. Oh,
Good.
wait, it was... I'm waiting for him... Oh, you said, like, I'm waiting for him to register what I just said.
They're using a potato as a scythe. It's funny.
You ha 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 ha. No, I didn't find it funny.
But it's funny!
No, I didn't find it funny.
It's
Doesn't mean it's
funny!
Not.
Trust me, I am the king of comedy.
No, that's funny.
Oh, come
That puts a
on!
smile on my face. Not gonna lie.
Come on,
I
kid,
got a
I am the
big
king
old
of
grin.
comedy. Especially if you include self-deprecating jokes.
Maybe like the queen of quips, not the king of comedy.
Especially if you add in self-deprecating jokes.
You're more like the quip queen, really. Like, you have quips. Eh.
Hey, I
don't
can
know if
take
I'd say-
Spider-Man's job.
You're the kind of guy who would say, a lot of people, say I'm funny, and say, you know what, you should do stand-up comedy. But the fact is, I prefer to sit. Like, stop. That's awful. You prefer to sit? Yeah, okay, I don't care. Wow. Next.
All my hopes and dreams just went down the windpipes.
I mean, I'm guessing you prefer to sit, maybe? I don't know, really.
But what are hopes and dreams anyway? What have they ever done for me? I'm waiting for a response.
For what? What have
I-
hopes and dreams ever done for me?
Yeah, pretty much.
What, how am I supposed to respond to that?
I don't know. How aren't
Okay.
you supposed to respond to that?
Okay, well, your life's sad. Is that what you want me to say?
I don't know. What do I want you
Like-
to say?
I don't know.
I don't know. This was your whole idea, kid.
At this point, you could be lying. I
Wait
really
a second.
don't
This
remember.
whole operation was your idea,
Okay.
and you didn't get
You
that
know what
reference.
movie? You know what movie I need to watch
What?
since it's Christmas?
Frozen 2?
Is I can't. No, it's a movie like with elves, like tactical elves.
Oh, I love that movie! I love that movie! I love that movie! I love that movie! I love that movie!
What is
Wait,
it called?
you're talking about the Disney one, right?
Yeah. But, like,
Oh,
it's the
I love that
elves
movie! I love that movie! I love that movie! I
It's,
love
like,
that movie! I love
goggles.
that movie! I love that
It's only,
movie!
like 30 minutes though. It's like super short.
There are two of them.
I haven't seen the second one. What's
Prep
it called?
and Landing. Prep and Landing.
Prep
I
and Landing.
love
Oh my
that
God,
movie.
It's so good.
I love that movie. Before
I
Disney
haven't
Plus,
seen the
and
second one.
I actually own both of them. Not through Disney
Nice.
Plus. I own them on iTunes. But like I would try catch every time that they were showing it on like ABC and Freeform.
On like TV. 100%, because like, yeah, 100%, because I couldn't watch anywhere else. I haven't seen those in years.
They're the best
It's
movies
so
ever.
good.
Finally,
I didn't
someone
even know.
agrees with me.
I didn't know, that there was a second one. I just didn't remember. Because we've
Prep
talked
and
about this
Landing 2,
before.
Naughty versus Nice.
It was, it's a short movie, but it's so good.
I know, right? Finally, someone agrees with me.
Just like the whole style of it's some of it's been done before, but some of it hasn't.
Finally, someone
definitely like its own
understands.
We've talked about this before,
We have?
and I said, yeah, 100%.
When?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
A while ago, 100%, we talked about Prep and Landing. I think we were talking about Christmas movies, and like, you know what movie I really like? Prep and Landing. And I was like, yeah.
I'm sure I would have remembered, just losing my mind over
promise
that.
you. You didn't lose your mind. Like, I'm thinking you're just like, thank you. Not, I don't think you exploded. You know?
Then that doesn't sound like me. It really
No,
doesn't.
but, like,
I didn't
I
explode, why
guarantee
am I?
you, we have talked about this before.
Are you
'Cause
sure?
I do remember that there's a second one, because you've told me before. I'm 100% sure, I'll bet my life on it, that we've talked about it before. And then I was like, oh, I should watch that movie, and then I just never did.
How did I only kill one of you? There were two saying great things.
Okay, boomer.
One that's more of
the
a
kids say.
zoomer response.
It was sarcasm.
If anything, that sounds like what's
Your
the squirrel's
sarcasm.
name in Hoodwinked? I
What?
love the squirrel in Hoodwinked.
I don't know what that movie is.
It's an older movie.
An older movie? How old are we talking? Like, your generation?
So technically your generation?
Are we the same generation? I think you're like the pre-generation. Like,
If anything,
in the
I'm the cusper generation. I'm in between
Yeah.
your generation and
you're
the
in
one
between.
that came before you. So technically, I am still a part of your generation.
You don't have a generation. You're just there.
No one loved me enough to take me a part of their generation.
Like someone just like you just showed up one day on someone's doorstep. Like, oh, I can't like kick them out on the curb. That'd be
Oh, I was
rude.
always this way. I've always been 6 feet tall, 19 years old.
Yeah, you were
They
born
just found
19
me
years
this
old.
way. No, you saw me. Stop ruining everything. How many kills did I get? How many kills did I get? How many kills did I get? I don't know.
One thing I've learned about Cold War is that like the skill-based matchmaking is like you have one really good game, and like your next games. At least what people say, like your next games aren't that good because you're getting matched with better players, obviously.
Yeah.
But like,
But
I
apparently,
hadn't
if you
noticed that.
buy stuff from the store, that affects it somehow.
I don't think there's only one item in the store,
Which is
and that's like the endowment pack. The pack that like all proceeds go to helping veterans find jobs.
um,
It's like even if you don't like the skins, that's amazing.
yeah, that's really good that they're doing that.
Like that's fantastic. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's really good. Didn't know they were doing that.
They did it in Modern Warfare.
They
They did
did?
like multiple packs in Modern Warfare.
They
Yeah.
did?
Yeah, they did.
I must have missed that.
They might still be in the store, like where you buy COD points, like where you go to see the CDL skins.
Ah, the franchise store most likely.
Yeah, the franchise store.
Okay, people, let's see. You really want to be shooting me? I guess not now. Oh, it's only you. Oh, come on. The match just ended. Please let me kill him. Please let me kill him. Please let me kill him.
So I was driving my motorcycle and I drove into a hangar, and the only easy way to say this really is that the plane that was in the hangar didn't spawn in yet, so I drove, and then the plane spawned, and I fell off my motorcycle, and I'm trapped under it.
That is
Like,
hilarious.
I'm stuck. Like, this is fine.
That is hilarious. I love that.
What are the odds that I've had it happen before, like, where I've done that, and since it's like a cargo plane, get stuck inside. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
Everything. Potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Potatoes.
Tomatoes.
Bananas.
Katanas. I don't know.
What?
Katanas. There we go. Katanas.
Why are you like that? I don't know.
I don't know. What am I like?
I don't know. What am I like?
I don't think you want to know.
Ouch! Well, also, did you see the existential dread questions that my English professor made us do for homework? Who are you?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
are you interesting?
Yeah.
Who am I? And you had to be forced. You had to have it in 4 sentences.
Yeah.
It had to be 4 sentences long. So I literally couldn't do. I am no one, and I am not interesting. I couldn't do that. Plus, I didn't even want to try a phrase that, while I do not personally find myself interesting, here are some things that you categorize as interesting. I did not want to phrase that because, let's just say, yeah.
I mean, I'm not interesting. Just like
Same.
I probably would say like the one of the same thing. I'd be like, I'm really not interesting.
Kid, you are interesting.
I would just have the first 3 sentences be about like who I am with air quotes, and the last sentence be I'm not interesting. By the way.
Oh no, those were 2 different things. So you had to have 4
each had to be
sentences
4.
on who you are, and 4 sentences are why you were interesting.
My 4th sentence has been I am not interesting.
No, it's for college, so But also, if you really think about it, you can find stuff that people would find interesting. Like, for example, I think I put I'm a streamer, I'm dyslexic. I think I put dyslexic under interesting. No, dyslexic under who I am.
I guess for interesting, I'd be like, I have a rib banding on my chest, I'm sick a lot, what's up? I guess that's what I would have put. Just like, yeah. I'm broken in multiple ways.
I can probably pull it back up and see exactly what I put. But essentially, you know...
You ever just fall off a building?
What?
You ever just fall off a building?
Yeah, it's fun. You know, accidentally get... No, I don't fall off buildings. I just accidentally get sniped out of the sky. They have really good shots.
Dude, some snipers in games are insane.
I know, right? But, so yeah, I think I run a small YouTube channel. I think I might have put under interesting, I'm a gamer. If not, I put that under who I am. So essentially, I figured something out. It wasn't easy to do because, honestly, probably 9 times out of 10 people kind of don't ask themselves that question. What makes me interesting? That kind of stuff. And for me, I don't like that question.
I already know the answer to that question, though. Just no.
Exactly, right? I know.
Like, yeah, no. Like...
But, I mean, for college, for applications, that kind of stuff, you have to kind of do that stuff. It's a necessity. You have to answer those questions, and you can't be like, oh, I'm not interesting.
Huh.
You have to give something that's interesting. I forget exactly all that I put.
It's interesting.
It's interesting that you asked that question.
I was like, you know what?
It's bold of you to ask that question.
I totally would say something like that. I'd be like, you know what? What gives you the right to ask me this question? What makes you interesting, huh? I'll wait.
Like the rejection letter to Harvard.
Oh, yeah.
I honored...
Send a rejection letter to Harvard. I know someone who sent
Harvard, that got a rejection letter, but you send a rejection to their rejection letter.
Yeah. I know someone...
I find it bold that you send me a rejection letter, but seeing that... Or essentially, I deny your rejection letter, I will be seeing you this fall.
That's pretty funny. I know someone,
It's a meme.
Who,
not original.
That they applied to Harvard just to get their rejected letter so they could frame it. Like, you know what? That's
Why
hilarious.
didn't I do that? I should have done that. Bro. Are you gonna do that?
Maybe.
Gnarly. Why did I just go all skater dude?
That was like surfer than skater.
Surfer dude, skater dude, person, people.
I mean, a surfer's a water skater, dude.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. It's bold of you to assume that I'm ever wrong. Hate to break it to you, pal.
Well,
I happen to be like the smartest person in the worldest.
Okay, then what's the derivative or antiderivative of 2x? Go.
I don't even know what you just said. It was sarcasm. I was like, what just happened?
Antiderivative 2x. It's easy. Go.
I haven't learned that yet. Okay.
You know what a derivative is?
Maybe. It's the weekend. How dare you? How dare you try to make me
mad? In college, there's no such thing as weekends.
I'm not in college, though.
Oh.
It does. Yeah, I'm
Poor
not
soul.
in college. I could be like, well, in college, I'm not in college. Like, I just started high school.
College, there are no days.
There are no days in college.
It's just one long eternal night.
Really, I guess.
Oh, that was a lie. That was so dark. Because it's night! I cracked myself up.
I'm almost choked. What's happening?
I cracked myself up.
I laugh. I laugh when other people laugh, and I was eating something, and you almost just killed me. I hope you know that.
I'm almost killing me too.
Like, I almost choked to death. How would you feel if I died?
That would
Probably
be
like,
funny.
nice, dude.
I'll probably say poggers.
Bro, you would say that, and people would be like, how disrespectful, but I'd be like,
probably say same.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I think I finally regained my composure.
You think you had composure in the first place.
That was so funny.
What happened?
So, there, okay, the helicopter, never mind. So, you know how I was saying, like, college, it's just one long eternal night. And then I said, that was so dark. And I was like, because it's nighttime, because it's always night. It's so funny. And the thing, it's on stream, so it's be here for eternity. I love it. I really need to make sure Allie watches this to put in her quote book because it's the best quote ever. Oh.
Just give her like a timestamp. How long have you been streaming for?
Yes.
Can you check?
No clue. Oh, that is so funny. And while you're checking, you should listen to the quote again because, man, it is so funny.
I was here for it one time. I don't need to hear it again.
Well,
right, you even stream for.
Hearing my recreation way will probably not do it accurately.
I heard it the first time, and I was like, I heard you laugh. I was like, oh, okay, that was kind of funny. It wasn't like, it didn't make me laugh, but I thought it was funny.
That hurts.
It takes a lot to make me laugh. It's weird because things I find funny I don't laugh at, but random things make me laugh.
My face.
I don't know why. I'm not laughing because of your face. I'm laughing because that's just so random. You're just like,
no, I have a face for radio.
A face to radio?
Face for radio.
Hmm.
You've never heard that before?
Nope.
Oh boy. Why, Chad, why?
Why what?
What? How have you never heard that before?
Have you heard it before?
Yes, I have heard it before.
I said, why? How have you heard it before?
Because yes.
Touche.
I love that joke. Oh, that's so funny. Please, can you do something to clip that? Cause I just want the pure clip of it.
On YouTube, I don't think you can clip things.
Well, technically, if you try hard enough, you can.
I mean, yeah, but I know on Twitch there's like a clip function. It's a lot easier to do.
I know that. I know on Twitch it's a lot easier. Please, I need that video clip now. I would almost just want to download this entire live stream just for that 10-second clip. And plus a second one just for the sheer laughter that came out of me. Oh, that was probably the hardest I've laughed in a long time. Man, that was funny.
Honestly, when you laugh, it sounds kind of like two people laughing.
Why?
You have like two different laughs happening at the same time.
Really?
You have like an actual laugh and then like almost like a chuckle, kind of, like together. And two different laughs combined to have like a super laugh.
You're funny.
When one laugh and another laugh really like each other and have zero pants.
What?
Great.
What?
Birds and the bees, man.
What? The fact that you said zero pants, that's what caught me off guard.
No, I said, and they have no pants, not they are pants.
No, you said, and there are zero pants.
Oh yeah, and there's zero pants, yeah.
That's what caught me off guard.
Well, did you not get the joke that it was like a mommy and a daddy?
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. But the thing that caught me off guard...
Explain?
No. I completely understood that. But what caught me off guard was the fact that you said, and they have zero pants. That's what caught me off guard.
Why?
Because that's just so random.
If you heard the first part of the joke, you would know where that was going.
I mean, yeah. But still, I've never heard that being said before. So that was hilarious.
You weren't paying attention, and then like I said, and have zero pants. You're like, wait, what am I missing? What's going on here?
That zero pant part was hilarious.
I've said that for like all my life.
Really?
Yeah. You'd be surprised the amount of people ask me to, like, back when I used to do like daycare, kind of like people. It depends. Daycare sometimes, like just other like colleagues, people my age, are like, "How are kids made?" I'm like, "Well, you see, like I have a whole routine down at this point."
I don't doubt you, kid. I don't doubt you.
I do have a script on Google Docs if you want me to share it with you.
I don't doubt you.
Do you want me to share it with you?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are you sure? Are you sure you know how kids are made?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because you know that I'm pretty good at drawing, so like, if you need a visual.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No.
I wish I was good at drawing though. That'd be lit, dude.
I wish I was good at drawing too. You know, I can draw the number 1 just fine. I just can't draw 2.
I can't draw the number 1 that well, to be honest.
Please tell me you did get the joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine being able to draw the number 1. It's kind of weird.
I thought my joke was pretty funny. I wish I could draw 2. I can draw 1 pretty well.
Now that I get it,
it's
it brought
funny.
It didn't make me laugh, but it did bring a smile to my face.
I mean, what else could I ask for?
I don't know, money.
Okay, well, besides for that,
Cold War, an A on your test, so you get like a B or whatever. You could ask for world peace. You could ask for the coronavirus to be over. You could ask for a lot of things.
Yeah, good point.
You could ask for some sleep.
Sleep's for the weak.
I'm not tired. You are.
I kind of wish I did bring up an ice pack for my shun.
Go get one.
No, but then I have to stop talking, and then people...
Bring your controller with you.
My headset doesn't reach that far.
Also, it'll be like, what, like a minute, not even?
Maybe.
Like, it'll be okay.
I mean, it's not really hurting, it's just, what shin splints are is just inflammation, so compressive, stuff that uses compression, and, like, anti-inflammatory pills, and then, ice, that all works to kind of, ease up it, and so... And the thing is, you know my lofty goal that's gonna happen towards the end of the month, right?
Dopey?
Yep.
Or marathon? Both.
Well, technically marathon, but Dopey's marathon's a part of Dopey. But essentially what I'm going to do is I'm not going to... Maybe I can do the marathon first, then do all the other races, or I might just do the 5, 10, and a half within one sitting. Well, not one sitting, but like one block. And then, like, then on the date that I've said, then I would do the full marathon. Or maybe, like, I guess it would be next weekend, I do the 5 and 10 back to back. The next weekend, I then do the half marathon on location, and then the next weekend, or like the next week or something like that, then I do the full marathon, something like that. Which, yes, if you're thinking of it, yes, it's not by the letter, and it's vague. It is within the same spirit of the Dopey Challenge, but it's not to the letter of the Dopey Challenge. If you kind of get my drift. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Kind of.
The Dopey Challenge, you're supposed to do the 4 races in 4 consecutive days. So that's 80, or not 80, that is 48.6 miles in 4 consecutive days. That's the distance you'll be running in the 4 days. Over the entirety of the race. And, well, what I'm essentially doing would not be that. At best, I'm doing a marathon, a half marathon, and the 5 and 10.
How long is a marathon?
26.2 miles. It is not short.
Yeah.
And,
if I trained, I think I could do a marathon. But, like, I don't know. It's been a while since I've, like, run around again because of quarantine. Like, when
I know
bare
minimum I can finish.
Like, when I went to school, at recess, I'd run around great, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, since, like, quarantine's happened, I don't know. I have to, like, back into the groove of running. Like, I work out, and I can do, like, the treadmill, but there's a difference between running on, like, a flat surface and running, like, through terrain. Like, grass.
Oh, yeah, I hate running on the treadmill.
It's exercise, right? You know, so.
Yeah. But the thing is, you really wouldn't think someone like me in my condition, being not exercising on the regular, and doing a marathon, those don't mix usually.
Yeah, I try to exercise like every morning.
Here's the thing, I know bare minimum my body can do a full marathon. I'm not saying that it will be painless. I'm not saying I will be able to do it fast, but bare minimum, I can get to the starting line and cross that finish line within some time. I know that for bare minimum. The only difference is I might be worse for wear's post. Yeah. So yeah, the thing is, I want to get the shin splint under control, and then I need to start upping my mileage. The problem is, that's one thing that causes shin splints when you increase intensity by a lot. And so yeah, that means I'll just get more shin splints, and shin splints aren't, comfortable. So, they'll just make it...
It's kind of like a stitch in your side.
What?
You know, like a stitch in your side is, like, on your body? Like, where it starts to hurt when you, like, walk a lot, run a lot?
Maybe.
A stitch in your side? Do you not know that?
No.
Well, it's just, like, the side of your body kind of where, like, your lower ribs are. Like, kind of hurts. Yeah, you don't get them. Like,
okay,
like,
yeah, I haven't heard
you know what I'm talking about?
that being called, but I kind of know what you mean. It's kind of more or less a sharp pain, kind of underneath, like near your floating rib bones.
Yeah.
Kind of not on the side of your body, but kind of just underneath your rib cage. Yeah, I know. I know that.
I always say because I always kind of call it, like, hey, my rib like hurts. Like when I run a lot, my rib hurts, and it turned out to be like a stitch in your side. That's what I've known it being called. Like, I get those once I run a lot, or go, like, I don't know. I get stitches in my side really easily. Like, a mile or two, stitch in my side. But I just, like, if I push through it, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
I've gotten those before, but I think depending on my output, it's different. So like, you know, if I push myself really hard for a decent amount of time, then I get those.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, shin splints are not fun.
Never had a shin splint.
Yeah, they're not fun. I mean, they're not bad. It's essentially like a sore muscle, except it's like towards the bone of your shin.
I know all about being sore. Like, honestly, since I didn't work out the past like 2 days, it feels weird not being sore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just now noticing it, but like, I don't know, it feels weird. Like, to move my arms and not like cry, it's weird, you know?
Well, I mean, over time that should go away. You should not feel sore after doing that.
No, I know. Like, I really do need to get on a good pace again.
I need to get on a pace.
At least like one thing I do like every day. It's not really a workout, but it's something to do. It's like, do you know what planking is?
Yep.
I planked for like a little over like a minute straight, which doesn't sound like much, but
oh, I know. Planking a minute seems like an hour.
It's a little bit. Oh, 100%. It feels like an hour. At one point, I was listening to a song. Right, the song started. I started planking. I got out and I was like, "Oh, I feel terrible." And then I went over and I planked for like 2 minutes straight. And I was like, "How am I? Is heaven? Am I dead? Like, what's happening?"
Oof. That is rough.
Like every morning, I do like I stretch, plank for like a minute, a little over a minute, and then like push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and like lunges. And then occasionally, and then some days I do like the treadmill.
I am.
Which like it's not a lot, but it's something, right?
Yeah, that's a lot more than I do.
It's a lot more. I mean, usually I didn't like my exercise was recess because like I run around and do a bunch of stuff, right? But when I don't go to physical school anymore. There's no really recess.
Yep.
Kind of.
I feel you. But yeah, so I know bare minimum my body should be able to carry me across the finish line. I just need to start it. But
yeah, rev it up.
The problem is, I don't know how I'm going to tell my dad that I am doing a full marathon in a month. Because
just do it, and you're like, oh, by the way, I did a marathon.
The thing is, I need to leave the house for. It's going to be probably about 6 hours at the fastest. So, probably I'll be finishing about 6.5 hours.
I'm guessing like you don't run the whole 26 miles, like you walk.
Yeah, I run and walk. See, my thing is I try to keep a decent pace. Anything. Yeah. Like, most races, they'll have the course open for, most marathons will have it open for about a little over 7 hours. So they want you to keep a minimum pace of 15 minutes per mile, or sometimes a little bit slower than that, closer to 16 minutes per mile minimum.
That isn't that bad, though. That really isn't.
And so I try to keep minimum average pace of 15 minutes per mile. So I really, and plus, unless if I literally change my whole physiology down to the atoms, I probably can't get anywhere like a marathon, like a sprinter or a runner.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. This kind of relates back to like the roller coaster thing. I love going fast, like dropping or running or like riding bicycles or skateboards or whatever. I like going fast. I think walking that much like it might drain me out. I think I would definitely have to run parts of it. Maybe I'm just weird.
I mean,
I'm sure I couldn't run like 26 miles just straight. Like I definitely die somewhere along the way, but
I mean, those people also are doing it about. I think fastest I've heard marathons being completed in is about. I think that world record might be about close to an hour and a half at fastest. Maybe that's over. Maybe it's about 2 hours as fastest. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that.
I know there's like some people that can run like a 4-minute mile.
Oh yeah, those people are crazy.
Like I know someone who went to cornerstone is my grade who can run a 4-minute mile.
Like I said,
he told me that, and I was like, no, and we were talking about like that, and one person was like, "Oh, I can do a mile in like 2 minutes," and we were like, "No, you can't." And like we kept going back and forth. And he's like, "Yes, on my bike, I can go like 2 miles."
Bike.
And like, or a mile in like 4 minutes, 2 minutes, or whatever. I was like, "We're talking about running, not on your bike." Like, what? No one's talking to you. What?
A bike's a lot easier.
100%, dude.
Because I've actually biked for Spartan Virtual.
Arguably, you could say a bike is more fun.
I haven't biked on the road, though. I've only biked on a stationary, like, air-powered bike.
Wait, like bicycle?
Yeah, a stationary bike.
How have you never... How?
I mean...
How is that possible?
When I was young, I did have a bicycle kind of deal. But, you know, I've never, like, really done... I've only ridden a bike for fun, essentially. I've never ridden it to try doing distance or anything. So... And I don't have a bike anymore. Because I didn't ride it or anything. So... I semi-want to ride a bike and do that so that, you know, I could maybe do a triathlon. Or a biathlon with just bike and run. But, yeah. I've never ridden on the road, so I probably don't really want to start. Unless if I really know what I'm doing. And, spoiler alert, I don't. So, but yeah. Biking's not that bad. Even stationary, it's not that bad. Not fun, but not bad. Could be worse.
It's different.
Could be running on a treadmill.
Not stationary though. It's different being stationary than on an actual bike.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just factual.
Yeah. Especially because like when you're stationary, you know, distance and speed is more or less irrelevant.
And balance, you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
If you're in balance, maybe I just have good balance. Because, you know, like what a scooter is, like those razor scooters, you know, it's like a two-wheel skateboard and then like a stick with handles.
You know, I was a child too once, you know that, right?
Maybe. I didn't know if they had them in your generation. Anyways, right? So, I used to have such good balance that I could sit down on the scooter and like ride it.
Oh, wow.
And so, when I got my broke bike, I taught myself how to learn a bike, like how to ride a bike, because I had such good balance. Like the second I got on the bike, I could ride it.
Balance? Who's she? I don't know her.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. When I was younger, I would struggle with keeping myself balanced on the bike.
Like when I was like younger, when I was like 3, I could, and then like I just for a while I just didn't ride my bike. And so I got so... The reason I can ride a bike and, like, stand up and one-handed and, like, jump is because, like, I got so bored of riding a scooter that I was like, alright, later, fam.
Oof.
That's just a little story about me in case you really want to know.
You want to know what's a double oof? Someone literally just turned around the corner as I was doing triple spray. I was spraying 3 bullets at a time around the corner. Her head just peeked over. It's like, hello!
Hello.
Little did she know I was already looking there.
Little did she know I was already dead.
I was literally already spraying bullets there. Right where she was, I was spraying bullets.
That sucks, dude.
So literally, bullet spray just fell into her head. Hilarious.
Wait, you killed her?
Yeah.
I thought, she killed you.
No. I'm also in enemy lines, and it's terrifying. Because I'm trying to reload an RPG so I can kill a kill streak. But it should not blow up, so I have to reload. No.
What kill streak are you on?
I'm trying to get the Pila, but And I also
what? Not what weapon? How many kills are you on? Like kill streak wise?
just died. I've been dying a bit.
Mm.
But the problem is I also threw my weapon ammo box into an obstacle on the map. And it collided and stuck. So I couldn't actually get my ammo.
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
Don't ever call me dear again.
Maybe.
Maybe. Alright, doll face. Oh, is that a compliment?
I don't know.
I guess it depends on the doll. I guess like if the doll's like creepy, I could be calling you creepy.
If the doll's Annabelle.
Who? You know, I don't even want to know. Don't tell me.
You don't know who Annabelle is?
Maybe, but don't remind me because I'm about to go to sleep.
She's just a demon doll from
Be gone, demon.
Oh, I've never seen it. I'm too terrified to watch it. / don't watch horror movies. But you haven't heard of Annabelle. There were trailers.
I probably have heard about it, but I don't want you to keep reminding me of it. And the more you say it, the more I'm about to leave.
Annabelle, I'm gonna be. You know, the more you say something, that actually less real it feels. Like, just try saying a word repeatedly. It starts to lose all meaning. I couldn't turn that into something so dark.
I want you to know that I'm a man of my word.
What? Why? I was joking. I didn't even explain who Annabelle was. All I said was Demon Doll. And I only said Demon Doll once. Please come back, kid. You know, he probably has to go to bed. That's probably why he DC'd. He's just making me think it's because I was doing that. Oh, real funny, kid. Yeah. I know all your reasoning. Yes. Please come back, child. If it's not for you, who's going to keep the comedy? You have to come back. Did I not get the cut off? Did I not shoot it down? Well, I did. I see the smoke. I didn't see the shot down or cut off. A multiplier. Oh well. What are you going to do about it? Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. He just airstrike those. Did that come from? Ah, that's where that thermite came from. Oh, come on! The spray just barely crossed over. Bummer. That dude's insisting upon that barrier being there. Well, I finally got a hit marker. Finally. Haha. See, the good thing about this is you can really just start firing repeatedly, and eventually you'll start getting hits. See, you're back!
I forgot, the GTA public lobbies are, like,
Toxic.
since it's open mic, it's, oh, no, but it's terrible in every single way, shape, and form. Like, it's, oh.
Where did that lead you? Right back to me.
Well, I was either just gonna do that or, like, mute, and I was like, I want to be in a party, so I might as well just be in this one.
You don't want to talk to me anymore?
No, it's not that. I'm just tired. I'm doing one thing on this game, and then I'm going to sleep.
Boo. Oh, it's
Boo
2.
or who? 2? What?
Well,
What?
you're getting tired. You're getting loopy.
No, I'm not loopy. I just genuinely can't understand you.
Really?
Like, you just say things and sometimes it's like, huh?
I say things clearly.
Not that. It's just like I don't understand what you're saying. Not like I can't. Like, I know the words you say, which I don't know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I can hear you. I know what you're saying, but I don't.
You can't comprehend?
No, it's not like I can't comprehend. It's that it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you say something, I hear the words you say, but I'm like, what?
Like turnpike?
Oh. Yeah, like that, I guess. Like, I'm just, like, huh? I'm just, baffled,
I just use
guess.
language you don't understand.
Oh, I know it now, because you told me.
I know! What I was talking about beforehand. Something that I also probably should check is what happened. Because every now and then when, like, flexing, like, my feet forward, kind of like, pointing my toes real hard, my calves, the muscles in my calves start hurting. Wonder what that's about.
Pointer, okay. Interesting.
Essentially flexing my calves. Or something like that.
Alright,
something I do, it puts a strain on my muscles that feels uncomfortable, and I would prefer if I could figure out why, and if that is something serious that I need to, like, stretch out. If it's something that is easy that I can just stretch out, or if that could kind of be like the end of my career of participating in mud runs and races.
I'm sending you something that you need to look at.
Essentially, yes. I need to look into it. It's probably just a strain of my muscles. Oh, you sent something to me that I need to look at.
Like a text, yeah.
Oh,
You know what that
yeah!
is? That's your thumbnail right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got that execution.
Hilarious. Like, I'm so confused. Like, oh, I didn't even realize the bird. I was like, what's happening?
That was from last match. I got an execution
Nice.
last match.
Nice, dude. Well, now
Yeah, that's a good thumbnail.
You'll have it forever, you know.
That's a major pog thumbnail.
This guy who's just like getting like his eyes torn out of his face.
You know, as you do.
Yeah, you know. I personally do it every Sunday.
I know, right? Every Sunday.
Some people go to church. I get attacked by a crow or a raven.
Raven.
Same difference. Both birds, wings, both poop liquids.
Not really.
It's a joke.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is that so? I'd like to play a game. You have 1 hour to get out of my trap. If you don't, you die.
What's that from?
Jigsaw.
I've never seen Jigsaw.
Just the Saw movies. Tell me you know what Saw is.
Is that the guy who has like the mask?
Yes, it's a no. That's the killer in that movie is called Leatherface, but that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the movie that's from.
I have no idea who Jigsaw is then, or what it is.
Okay, well, it's another Call of Duty skin. It's that
I mean, what's it called?
Puppet skin.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen him, and like I saw him the other day. I was just scrolling through things. I was like, wait, that's a Call of Duty skin. That's a real thing. Like, that's not just a skin. That's a thing.
Yeah, that's an old movie.
Nice.
I think it technically originally started as like a college film project, because it was literally like 3 people doing the entire thing almost. I'm don't quote me on that part. I'm not entirely sure, but like it started with like very low budget beginnings, but it's now a really big franchise. And Jigsaw's famous line is, "Do you want to play a game?" Basically saying, you have no choice. I kidnapped you. Now you're in my little fun death trap. Here are the rules. You cannot break these rules. Here's how you get out. I will sometimes even tell you the way out. For example, in these shells holds the key to your salvation. It's not by killing each other. No, no, no. If you open up the shotgun shells, there's a key inside the shotgun shell. So if you shoot the shells, you shoot your key off. That's more or less verbatim what happened.
I think my character's, for some reason, like, he's missing a finger. Like, one of his fingers, I mean, first person, one of his fingers isn't, like, rendered in or something.
Oof. Which finger? Yeah. The ring finger?
It's the, I think it's the pointer finger.
Nah, never mind.
Because right
That's
now,
not fun.
he's giving the middle finger. It almost looks like something in between the middle finger and the ring finger, but it's not a finger. Unless he secretly has 6 fingers.
Well,
and now he's missing 2.
Well, you know, maybe if it was the ring finger, it would be an assassin. Following the traditional creed. Because, you know, that's actually where their blades comes out. It's through their ring finger, technically. So that's why they don't have a ring finger, the assassins. And plus, it's like showing a commit. Yeah, it's showing a commitment to the creed.
Remember the Assassin's Creed, like the main guy had some of the older ones, like he had that like gauntlet kind of thing, and then like the blade came out like almost like where Spider-Man's web shooters are.
Yeah. What about?
There's like a knife there. I was watching Punisher, and one of the characters used that, and I was like, "That's so cool."
Pogs.
Like, like the guy like told him to put his hands behind his head, so he put his hands behind his head, and like he dropped his weapons, right? And then like this knife pops up, and he just like punches the guy in the face with his knife. I was like, that's amazing.
Like I said, Pogs.
Poggies.
Why am I starting to rethink all life decisions?
Mm-hmm.
Are you yet?
Am I rethinking my life decisions? I don't know.
Are you even old enough to start rethinking your life decisions?
Yeah, I mean, most people start rethinking their life decisions by the time they're like 2.
Whenever they meet me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you didn't have to be so supportive of that. You could have said, no. I started that 2 years after I met you.
You're supposed to support your friends. Right? So, like, I'm supporting you. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. But hey, you haven't regretted your life decisions yet, because you're still friends with me.
Something like that.
Well, imagine the shenanigans Walker and I will get into next year.
I don't think you're gonna get into the main shenanigans, to be honest. Like, if maybe you were more like Walker, you would. But you're 100% the kind of kid to, like, follow the rules exactly, and I'm like that too. There's nothing wrong with that.
Who said I would go break the rules? Who said that's the kind of shenanigans I was looking at?
That was sarcasm. That was a joke.
Like, I can
introverted. You're the most introverted person I know.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking about breaking the rules. I just said shenanigans. Who said shenanigans had to be breaking the rules?
What kind of shenanigan that isn't breaking a rule would you get into?
I don't know. But there's a few TikToks that, if I can find, I can send them to you. Basically, I think I already have sent them to you. I think I said this will be Walker and me next year. It's like the off-screen roommate. It's like
I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. The only TikToks I like when you send me are the ones of you.
That was only one.
I know.
You didn't like the Call of Duty ones I sent you?
I don't really watch that many of them. Because I know I'm gonna
watch
one.
I DM'd them to you, right?
Yeah, but I know I'm gonna watch one, and then I'm probably gonna watch them all, and then my entire day's gone.
They literally at most take 1 minute per.
I know, but I'm gonna get addicted to them and go
But you don't even have the app.
No, like go to I'm gonna watch the ones you sent in like video memes. Because you sent a lot. Man, I
just get addicted to those.
I really
any of the ones I send, one I think immediately if I just send it to the group, I think these are good to watch. These are funny, maybe relatable. Yada, yada,
recently,
yada.
I really have been wanting to watch TikTok for some reason. I wouldn't want to get it, kind of, but I know I shouldn't.
Why?
Because I'm 100% gonna get addicted to it, and not gonna be working on school and working on stuff I need to work on because I'm gonna be watching it.
I'm not addicted to it.
I know, but I would 100%.
You want me to restate that statement?
What? You're not addicted to it, but I would get addicted to it. We're not the same person.
Do I need to re-say that again? Do I need to add more sarcasm to it?
I don't even remember what you said. To be honest,
I'm not addicted. There we go, that's better.
Oh yeah, that actually was a lot better. Like now I get that it was a joke.
Well, I mean, technically I can still, you know, if push comes to shove and I realize, okay, I really need to be doing this, I will put it down. But really, you didn't think that I wasn't addicted to it when, you know, you've seen me send memes on regular basis. I wasn't
thinking about it.
At like 2 in the morning.
Thinking about it though. I wasn't thinking about what you were saying.
Huh. So I could probably, so by that logic, I could say anything I want. Like, oh, you have to pay me $1,000, and you would agree? Ooh, yeah.
That's first of all, that's not how it works. The second of all, I was focused on like trying to get my point across, like to explain it, because you're like that doesn't make sense. So I was like trying to explain it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to choose my words. I was trying to choose my words carefully to not offend you, because the last thing I want to do is offend you.
See, literally, the app is made to be addicting.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? It does its job.
Yeah. Because they literally give you bite-sized videos that are easy to watch, and for some reason the other day, it was not showing me a power level or a time on, like, the main feed. On the For You page, it was not giving me those 2 bits of information, which is a tactic essentially that Las Vegas casinos use. And do you know why they use?
Because you don't think that much time has gone by.
Like, literally, Las Vegas casinos, there are no clocks and no outdoor in their main casino rooms, there's no windows to the outside nor clocks. That is something you cannot find.
Because you don't think. I mean, I know on
because when you're in a casino,
with Disney roller coasters, like at some roller coasters you go like you could see outside of Disney, and so people would say, "Oh, there's a lot of traffic. We better get going." And now no roller coasters, like you can see the actual roads, so no one it gets up there and sees like, there's people. Like it's gonna be awful trying to leave.
Okay, the only one that I could think of that would actually give you that kind of elevation with the clear vision of the main road would be Tower of Terror.
It's not anymore. That was just one of them. That's like something I learned.
You might be talking about Disneyland, not World.
Yeah, I was just talking about one of the Disneys. I just call all of them Disney World because that's the one the only one I've been to.
The only one that I could think of for that occasion now would probably be the new Incredicoaster. But I think the main reason for the retheming and adding in...
This is also a while ago. Like, this is when Walt Disney was alive, so it wasn't, like, recent.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, this is when he was alive. So the ride might not still be there.
I'm thinking. Nothing's coming to mind.
Well, you don't know every Disney World ride or Disneyland ride that's ever been in history.
Ooh, would that be it? I'm thinking what? Does Disneyland have Astro Orbiter? That's on top of the building?
World does.
Yeah, I know World does.
I love that ride. Like back when I was younger, like
it's
when I was like 5, I love that.
Oh, yeah, they do, but it's not on top of the building like Astro Orbiter at World. It's somewhere completely different outside, not on top of the building. That is a plausibility for a ride that you could possibly get high enough ground to see traffic outside. Never mind, that would be a stretch. I'm thinking maybe the ride that was actually on top of like the little shade stuff. There's a little ride that you got some pretty good speed going into a bank turn, but there's some kind of instability saying that they had to take it down. But they still have the stuff there as for
this
shade.
is a while ago, so that ride might not be there anymore. So like you might not be able to think of it.
I know. I'm trying to think of all the Disney history that I know. You know, curiosity will continue to be killing the cat, so unless you look it up for me, I will be probably trying to think of all the Disney rides I know.
I don't remember what ride it was. It didn't like when I learned it. They didn't like the person who told me didn't tell me like what ride it was. They just said that it was like it was a thing.
Can you look up the article?
It's in years.
Can you find an article? States that.
I'm doing something. I'm sure if you since you're the one who really cares about it, I think you can.
No, you're the person who brought upon this insanity, so you must be the person to cure it.
I'm doing stuff, and I don't care.
Oh, no, I'm going to send you a text say, hey, don't forget to find that article about the ride that you got to see
If I am not doing something tomorrow, I will.
I'm guessing it would be a ride in Tomorrowland.
I don't know if it was Roller Land. Which one came first? The
Land.
chicken or the egg? Land?
Land
I
came
think it
first.
was Land then.
Chicken and the egg. You know, I have an order coming in. I'll let you know. Why didn't you laugh, kid?
Well,
You're supposed to laugh.
I laugh at your jokes, but
I just had a good joke.
I will laugh at what I think is funny. I didn't think that was funny.
But it's hilarious. What came first, the chicken or the egg? I just sent in the order. I'll let you know. How is that not funny?
How is that funny?
Get it? Chicken and egg. I just ordered it. Let me know. I'm saying, I'll let you know what came first, the chicken or the egg. I just sent in the order. I probably said the joke wrong.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
But
I
still,
just don't
laugh. Ha 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 ha. No.
Ha ha ha. Lol.
Lol, Pugger. Come on, do something one of these generation do. Just fake a laugh until you make it.
Fake it till you make it, baby.
I mean, if you really think about it, that's all that sleep is.
Hey, fake it till you make it.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong. How do you go to sleep? You fake going to sleep.
I disagree with that. You're not faking going to sleep, you're trying to go to sleep. Like when I would
by pretending to be asleep. Like closing your eyes, acting as if you're asleep. Henceforth,
that's not true at all. You're closing your eyes and laying there. That's not pretending like you're asleep. That's trying to go to sleep. There is a difference.
But essentially, no. I'm right, you're wrong.
Except for no.
We're both fine. We're both right.
I don't know if either of us are really right or wrong here. I think this is honestly opinionated.
We are dynamites.
We're gonna explode.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Story of my life. I'm in danger.
This is fine. Didn't I recently respond to Ali saying that meme was fitting to me or something?
The what?
Or was that in a voice call? That was probably in the voice call.
I don't join the voice calls.
You should. They're fun.
Like the only person I know is like you, my brother, and Walker.
Do you know
Walker
Ali?
and I don't talk because I know of her, but we don't talk. We aren't really friends. We're associates, not enemies.
Okay,
Colleagues.
I will add you to in the igloo and say, talk to each other. What about, literally, you're called Skitty's target.
Yeah, I'm not her friend. I'm literally her target.
Target, friend, they're the same thing.
Oh, okay.
So by that proxy, you are her friend. What about the people in the archery team?
I don't talk to any of them.
Besides, well, technically you do.
You and Walker. That's it.
Literally talk to half of the archery team.
Who?
Me and Walker.
That's not half their team.
Well, the half of the team that we have on our Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
So technically, ha ha! But you like the people on the archery team. You should talk to them.
I know some of them. I guarantee you 99% of them wouldn't remember me. Guarantee it.
Okay, next time I'm in a video call, I will mention it to the other half of the archery team that's in our Discord call.
Well, who is the other half?
Annie and Jordan.
Well,
the question is, who could forget you?
Jordan might remember me because I'm friends with Chase, and then Annie remember me because she wants to kill me.
She doesn't want to kill you.
Maybe. I guess
I know her. She couldn't harm a fly.
I guess being shot by an arrow doesn't mean being lethally shot by an arrow. I guess you are right in that sense.
She is just having good fun. She could not harm a fly.
Some people, like, I left. Like, I was, like, good friends with them. And, like, I kind of left. Because, like, it was during quarantine that I didn't go back to the school we went to. So I didn't, like, say goodbye. Maybe that's why. Like, they keep, like, I'm in a group chat with them now, and they keep making jokes about, like, wanting to kill me. And I was like, what did I do?
Who?
Another one you know. Like, they make jokes. Like, and they know, like, I know they're joking, and they know I know they're joking. And I'm like, why, though? I'm confused. Why? What did I do? I even asked them, like, what did I do? And they're like, nothing.
Kids these days.
Yeah, I'm personally, like, I'm like, what?
Why is this something that your generation does, kid?
I don't know. The other day, my brother, when I was at my grandparents' house, which is where, like, we're staying, where our house is being constructed, I dropped my phone case and broke something. That, like, it was a defective piece of plastic. It had, like, an air bubble in it, so it was gonna break anyways.
Yeah.
And, like, my phone case landed near it, it broke. Or it's like, stuff fell off his table, and Gavin said, I'm literally gonna kill you. I was like, what? They don't say that. He was like, it's an expression everyone says. I'm like, no.
Why?
Like, if I angered you, I don't think your response would be, I'm gonna kill you.
No. I might shoot at you in the video game.
Like, who cares? It's a video game. You can do whatever you want. And it was just confusing. I was like, wait, what did I didn't do anything. And
Why
then he was
is
like,
that something that this gen does?
And then he said, like, you're gonna buy me a new one. I was like, okay, I will. 100% I will.
Why
like,
is that something that this gen does?
I don't know.
Your generation is messed up, kid.
Yeah, it's, like, I would never.
This is what I'm glad that I'm not part of this generation. I'm glad that neither generation took me.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Like, I don't know, it just, I don't know, it's not something like in jokes, it depends on who I'm with, and depends on, like, the circumstances, but sometimes, like, I'll go a bit far, but not like, I'm gonna kill you.
Not, ha, murder.
That's,
we're gonna frame you for murder.
Like, in that, I think that, honestly, is a bit too far.
Yeah,
like, there's a line,
didn't get that
and
reference either, so okay.
I've come close to crossing that line a lot. Probably crossed it a couple times. But, like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, do you know anyone else who, like, would say, like, oh, I'm gonna murder you, like, or kill you, like, as, like, an expression?
Not really, no.
Exactly! So my brother was like, it's something people say. And I was like, it's not.
Who?
What?
It probably was something that was started on some social media thing.
Maybe. Maybe someone said in, like, a joke and then Gavin took it. But, like, no, you don't say that.
No clue. This generation is weird. And I'm not a part of it. Ah.
He's only like 2 years older than you, or younger than you, which is pretty crazy.
You?
He's not. No, he is.
Oh.
He's.
I don't know
17.
how long the cusper generation lasts for.
He's 17, almost 18. You're 19.
Yep.
And I'm almost 15.
No, the wee little kid. The wee little lad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like,
so cute. You're so cute.
Have you seen the Transformer movies before?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, well, Bumblebee. He's like the kid appeal character. Like the one that everyone loves.
Yeah, I know who Bumblebee is. I vaguely know Transformers.
I made the joke like, I'm the Bumblebee. I'm the kid appeal character. 100%.
Yep. I think technically in the movies, isn't he literally like a child compared to the rest of them?
He's not a child, but he's immature. Like sometimes he does like is immature. Like at one point,
wait,
they're like interrogating a guy and he like peed on him. Oh, I am, yeah. Like immature sometimes, but the kid appeal character that's amazing. Yes, indeed. Like
I kid about your immaturity. You're pretty mature for your age.
If someone like was watching this and they're like, "Bro, this kid's not the kid appeal character," it's weird because online, like, even now, I act so much different than I do in real life. Again, I would tell you what I'm like in real life.
You are kind of the kid appeal character.
I would tell you what I am like in real life, and I guarantee you would not believe me. I guarantee it. Like, you would be like, "No." Like, you sure? No, you're not. 100%.
Are you sure I wouldn't believe you?
I'm sure you would not believe me.
Have we not shot deadly weapons beside each other, side by side, by side by side, by side by side by side? And by deadly weapons, I mean bows and arrows.
I mean, that is a deadly weapon. Like,
yeah. I'm just stating for the record that it was bows and arrows.
Yeah, I don't know if you would believe me. Cause like, really, the one like over quarantine, we've gotten to know each other, right? Which is great. But like this, like talking like this, not like physically being around each other.
I mean, that's how like 90% of people I know me.
Yeah, but it's like I'm completely different in real life. Cause like on this, like who cares what I do, right? We're all just having fun talking. But in real life, like when stuff matters, I act completely different. And if I told you, you would not believe me. You 100% wouldn't.
I believe you.
I don't think you would, dude. And I don't mean that in an offensive way.
But I really
you.
Like how I act on this channel is not necessarily how I act in real life.
100%. This is
because I act more extroverted on this channel.
Like we've said multiple times, this is all scripted. This conversation scripted. We're on page 7. Like,
no, we're on page 9.
Oh, well, then I'm reading the wrong part. But, like, yeah, I guess this would make more sense if, like, I was on the right page. Anyways, like, it's crazy. Like, I act so much different. Like, I'm more, like, laid back, I guess, and I don't know, like, in real life, I'm gonna say this, and probably sound, like, super cocky, but I'm pretty nice. Like, I don't know if I'd say I'm, like, a gentleman, like the definition's there, but I'm not a bad guy. Like, I'm nice. I hold the door for everyone. I say thank you. If someone like needs me to be there for them, I'm there for them. Like, my friends come first, you know? Like,
being over a bad guy does not make you bad guy.
Ralph. I don't know why that quote has been stuck in my head so recently. I was like, okay, like why? Like,
thank you for understanding that first attempt. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did not want to have to explain it.
I've seen the Wreck-It Ralph, the first movie, so many times I don't like it. Like, it is very impossible for you to watch that movie too many times.
I doubt it.
Do you like it still?
I mean, I haven't probably watched as much as you have.
I have.
Not as much as I should have, but...
like when I was sick, like I would watch like TV and it was always on. It's like I would see it so many times, and it's just like I don't want to see this anymore. And like it wasn't that good. The second one, when the second one came out, I was like, you know what? It's something different, right? It's new, it's different, and I like the second one probably more because I've only seen it once. And in my mind, not that bad of a movie.
I mean, I guess there's a semi-fallacy that the more you watch something, the more it becomes routine, and then some of the story beats that kind of came out of the blue become, like, you already know them. So you already know, no, King Candy's the bad guy. Like, you already know that. Although, if you were able to...
That guy, this was gonna happen.
Isn't Alan Tudyk, the person who plays King Candy, hasn't he voiced a lot of villains in Disney movies? Or Pixar movies?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. And also, literally, all you had to do was listen to the first part where Turbo-tastic. All you had to do was listen to the voice, and it sounds like 8-bit Alan Tudyk. Who also sounds like Alan Tudyk. Oh, King Candy, he's Alan Tudyk. They're both Alan Tudyk? Wait, two Alan Tudyks? Bad guy.
One movie, like an animated movie that I could watch over and over and over and over, and I have, and every time I watch it, I love it, and maybe more than the first time I saw it, is Into the Spider-Verse.
I've only seen that once, but man, that is a good movie.
It's so good. It's like, it's a masterpiece. It's taking animation, right? And it's something that, like, the whole comic book feel, like, that's something that you can't do in a live-action movie. That's not possible. Like with, let's say, the Despicable Me movies, you can make that real life. But like the whole comic book feel, you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Real, like it's something new and different from like everything else, and it's just a masterpiece. It's fantastic.
It's really good. I've only watched it once, but yeah, it's good. You know that Sony was actually going to give me tickets, 2 tickets to go into theaters and see it, and there was a theater nearby that was actually hosting it by Sony.
Oh, nice.
But you know what happened? I couldn't...
Corona? Oh.
No.
Wait, no, that's before Corona.
Yeah. So, you know, I was cautious that, this might be a trick, or something.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I was wanting my dad to look at it. But, you know, I never really got him to look at it. Like, every time he was busy kind of deal. And so, he just never looked at it, and then eventually he said, just go for it. If it's a scam, it's a scam. Just go for it. And you know what happened?
It was a scam?
No, all the tickets were already sold out. There were no more seats at the theater. That was the only theater nearby that had it. That was having the special thing. Yeah, it was the only... There was only one theater, and it wasn't really even that close. It was still mid-lengthy, not... within more of a downtown area, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, sketchier part down.
Yeah, well, just highly more, like, people. And so, like, downtowns aren't always, you know... Some downtowns might be nice, but then others might not, so, you know. But, I mean, it was a premiere. I don't know if it was a red carpet premiere. Probably not a red carpet kind of premiere, but... So, it was a premiere, and I was given 2 free tickets to go see that. And if I would have just gotten my dad to say go for it a little bit sooner, I probably would have had tickets. And I don't know who I would have gone to see it with. So, probably Walker. I think that was the original plan. I don't know.
Ouch.
This was before I knew you.
Well, we knew of me, but we weren't like close like we are now.
Exactly. Really? I knew of you then? How long ago was that?
You've known of me since like 2016. The movie came out like 2019.
No.
Like 2018, 2017.
Are you sure I knew of you? Or
you knew
was it
of me
the other
since
way around?
2016.
Are you sure?
I remember I knew of you and like we had talked before.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I didn't like playing games with you for years now. It's been a while.
Are you making this up, kid?
No.
Are you trying not to sound crazy?
I know when, whatchamacallit, when Apex Legends first came out, which was in February last year. Wait. Yep. Yeah. So at least then, I remember you came to me and you're like, hey, this game came out, I want to play it on stream. So we were already, like, playing games at least at, like, the start of last year.
Okay.
So it's at least been over a year. At least.
Yep. Okay. Wait, was that the year Fun Showdown? Wait. I don't know anymore. What is the year?
I think I did. I think the first stream I watched of yours was in, like, 2017. I think I met you before in 2016. But 17 is when, like, I watched your stream. But I don't think I had a YouTube account back then, actually. I just know because, like, I was new to the whole live stream scene. It's like I was, like, super nervous with, like, what to do. And I didn't know, like, what I could and couldn't do. But, like,
watching or being guest on it?
Like, being in chat.
Oh.
Like, I was literally... Like, I didn't have any social medias, didn't have Discord, didn't have anything. I was, like living under a rock, kind of, people would say. So it was interesting. I mean, like, I was... Growing up, I was, like, in a school for 2 years. It got closed, homeschooled, in a school, you know, homeschooled. And then, like, did homeschool for a couple of years. So, like, I didn't have too many friends, because, like, I was always changing schools. I didn't have a phone then, so I couldn't, like, keep in touch and stuff. So, like, I don't know. I didn't know what to do.
Really? 2015, you said?
No, like 16 or 17. I wasn't at Cornerstone in 2015.
Yeah, my data banks don't go back that far.
I mean, truly, Cornerstone, like, changed me.
See, if it didn't happen in the past 5 years, then probably didn't happen at all. Oh wait, is it years now? How... You know, I've closed my eyes and opened them, and it's now 5 years later.
Probably.
I mean...
I was thinking about this, and I was talking about this with my dad and my mom. We were like, what did we do for Thanksgiving last year? And no one can remember what happened. Like, the week of that. And so someone made a joke, like, what if, like, this is all just a dream, and, like, 2019 never actually happened?
What if 2020 never happened?
Please? Promise? I wish, man.
I mean, there has been some good to come of it, right?
There has definitely been some good.
Right.
There's definitely been good.
There has?
Like, 100%, yeah.
U.S. astronauts in space from U.S. soil?
That's could be an example, yeah. Businesses, like, bigger businesses, know now that they can have their employees work from home, and they're more efficient.
Yeah, that does make sense.
You said it does or doesn't?
Does.
Yeah. Like it... So there definitely has been good to come out of this year, right? But the bad outweighs the good.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Like, definitely, there's just...
What's the definition of a year? Span of 2 months during COVID.
No, it's like a week during COVID is a year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sometimes weeks, like, fly by. And, like, when it first started, like, March and April, felt like they lasted forever.
Yeah, that's just the COVID trial period running down.
That was, like, our free trial, you know? And instead of canceling our subscription, we, like, got, like, the ultimate edition of this subscription.
Yep. Oof. Did that, I'm stealing your money.
It turns out to be, you know, not the best thing in the world.
Riddled with bugs and glitches.
every 100 years, man, there's like a plague, right? 1720, 1820,
That
1920,
is true.
2020.
That
You know
is
what?
true. For the past
I'm glad.
few hundred years, on the
Yeah.
20th year of the
Here, there's
new
a
centuries, there
plague
has
or
been
a
some kind of big
some
plague.
disease. Exactly. This is why I'm honestly like I'm unless like there's some advanced technology, right? I am not gonna be here in like 2120, right? That's over 100 years. So, you know, I'm kind of glad almost that I'm not gonna have to suffer through another illness, unless you know the world's just like throw you, dude, and like there's just more.
Yeah.
I've thought about this genuinely. Like one day, what if like you know like the president or whatever makes an announcement? Got good news and bad news. Good news, COVID's gone. COVID-19 is gone. Also, the bad news. Welcome to COVID-21.
Wait.
Oh, joy.
We skipped
COVID-19.
two
COVID-19 is.
When was COVID-20?
Because COVID. No, listen. COVID-19 started December 31st, 2019. Started in 2019. Then COVID-21 would start in 2021. Okay. Yeah. 20. There's not a new one this year. Hopefully. Start a month left, but hopefully.
Mother Nature, don't get any ideas.
Yeah, like.
Nope, stop writing that down, 2020. Put that down. Put it down.
Release.
Put that notepad down. No, that 2020. Bad.
He's gonna spray 2020 with like the spritz bottles.
Yeah.
Bad 2020.
Bad dog.
Sit. Stay. Roll over. Do nothing. Just don't be here.
2020 decapitation.
I really do want to get into doing more art, like just like a hobby, like just to do something that's not like play games and like work out, like something to do, like a hobby, like reading books. I like reading books, but I want to do like something creative.
I really kind of wish I had this like face cam, because when you just said something other than play games, I literally froze and turned my whole chair over to what would be like my camera setup, essentially, which is just a standing fan, and I just looked just like, really? Did oh boy.
Exactly. Well said.
It's almost 3 a.m.
I was literally about to say, do you know it's almost 3 a.m.?
It's almost 3 a.m.
Is this the latest your stream's ever been gone? I don't think you made it 3 a.m. before. You're setting records here. Like
no, I'm pretty sure
records.
I've gone longer. Because how long is the stream?
No, you've gone longer time, but I don't think you've ever been live at 3 a.m. or past 3 a.m.
I'm pretty sure I have.
Usually, I don't think you have.
I'm pretty sure I have.
I know you're always like awake till like 5 in the morning at least. I don't think you ever streamed to 3 a.m.
I highly doubt that.
I mean, I've been begging you to do a 24-hour stream, but no, I have college and life. Pfft, pathetic.
You're funny, kid. See, the problem is, I would probably need to try working at least an hour nap sometime in there, or something, because you know how, you know what happens when I get tired? I start like talking less, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't find a way to replace the energy that I've lost,
right? A lot of caffeine.
But the thing is, with
caffeine,
caffeine,
have a coffee every 10 minutes. You're gonna have a coffee.
You know that. So what it is, I don't know. Let's call that chemical A. Chemical A has a phosphine group attached. When you use up energy, that phosphine group breaks off. So now you have chemical A without phosphine. And that lets your body know that you're tired. So what caffeine does is caffeine actually attaches to chemical A once it loses the phosphine. It will make you feel like it won't let your body won't know you're tired because the caffeine's attached to that receptor. And so once the caffeine wears out, then you crash because, you've used up all of your energy naturally. And so caffeine has just attached to that molecule, that chemical compound, the receptor. And so once all that caffeine goes away, because it normally, more or less goes off at once, then you crash. So technically it doesn't give you energy, it just makes you not feel tired. It doesn't make you... Yeah,
exactly.
So henceforth, that would only placate it, and I wouldn't get more. And still, even after a while, coffee doesn't always affect me.
But you love coffee.
Oh yeah, I love coffee, but still.
You love coffee arguably more than me.
I really do like coffee. The problem is, I don't
if
know
you're trying to argue that, you I like it, but I really like coffee. You're
like
great
coffee.
and all, but coffee, man. Oh.
I mean, coffee is really good.
So I've heard. I've never had a coffee. Coffee.
You should drink coffee. It's good.
But it's... I don't know. I don't think I should.
You should.
Same reason with TikTok. I would get addicted to it.
Oh, pish posh.
Pish posh.
Pish posh, it's coffee.
That is something I have heard, said before. Pish posh.
It's just a little coffee.
Maybe one day I'll try coffee. It smells nice. The smell of coffee in the morning is great, but I don't know if I want to drink it.
You should.
I would buy coffee and make coffee just to have the smell of it, and then I would take that coffee and give it to someone.
Imagine you just hear of this new booming coffee shop. It's like a little shop, not even a place to sit, and you found out, it's just my dorm room.
Yeah.
I've turned my dorm room into a coffee shop with drive-through services, except you have to get out of the car, possibly pay for parking, go up to the window, knock on it, say I would like this coffee, and then boom, you get your coffee through the window.
It's like a drive-through coffee place.
Except you have to get out of the car.
No, but you need a helicopter because I'm not on the first floor. We need a car elevator outside.
Yeah. I don't know if I could convince my college to do that.
We just need a giant magnet.
Yeah. So essentially, kid.
It sucks up the cars. Wait, I'm onto something.
So essentially, what could happen is next year when I'm in my, you could almost come over and I would give you coffee.
You know what? I mean, next year we'll be driving. Next year I will be driving, but with a legal guardian.
Oh.
With a person with a driver's license.
I was about to say, whoa.
Wait, you have a driver's license? Let's go to Vegas, baby.
I think you have to be over 21 years old to actually let someone with a permit drive. So technically, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Unless
for you, yeah.
Yeah, so I would have to drive.
How do we know you're not my legal parent?
Because
are you sure you didn't give birth to me? Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you have proof?
Yes.
I don't think so.
It's called Dunna. DNA. Hey, I've been playing this game for 9 days.
Oh my god! I don't think I ever made it. I don't think I ever made it to 6.
No, that's sweet.
Oh, that's sweet. You only play the game for 5 days? You're pathetic.
T-pose over here.
Trash.
I do have almost a 0.9 KDR.
Dude, I'm this is gonna change when I'm playing with you because when I play with friends, I'm nervous to do well. almost. But I'm doing pretty good in Cold War. I'm averaging like 30 or so kills a game. I do have over a
nice.
1.0 KD, and I'm like, you know what? 1.0, I'll take it. You know what?
That's nice. You can even say that's Pogs. Ugh.
See, it doesn't work when you say it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Not to be rude, but it hurts a little bit.
Good. That's kind of Pogs.
Part of me dies inside every time you say Pogs. Like, part of me just...
Pogs. Pogs. Pogs.
You're trying to kill me.
Pogs, Pogs, Pogs,
Okay,
Pogs,
actually,
Pogs.
can you stop? I might throw up. For some reason, I feel like throwing up. I don't know why, no offense.
Because it's the power of Pogs.
Maybe it's because I didn't eat anything really today.
Child?
What? Yes.
Take care of yourself. Eat food and drink water. If not, I will drive over your... If not, I will drive over to your house and make sure you drink food and eat water.
Yeah, dude.
I messed up from the start.
I had a burrito and I put it in a blender, and then
that just sounds gross.
had a burrito. I put it in a blender and then drank it.
That's gross.
Okay, you know what? I don't need you judging my lifestyle. Okay. Okay. You got that, funny boy?
Pogs.
Dude, my microphone was just, like in my mouth. I closed my lips and it was just stayed there. Like some people suck on, like when they suck on their thumbs. Like it's my microphone. It's my thumb.
Well, I need to be logging off. It is late.
8 minutes. Come on. 3 a.m. Let's do it. Come on. Like, you know you want to do it.
No.
Or not. It's your decision. I'm not gonna try to convince you to do something you don't want to do.
How long's around an infected?
I don't know. I've never played infected.
You've never played infected?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's gonna change next time we play.
I'm never gonna play, or when the next time I'm gonna play Mold War. Because I was gonna say, because I really like playing Cold War. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good old. I mean, part of me misses Mold War. You know.
Yeah.
That time was on purpose for me calling it Mold War.
I know.
I'm dumb, not stupid. Just so you know.
Okay.
Just in case you're wondering.
Okay, thanks to you for clarifying.
Yep, you got it, Holmes.
That's pretty Pogs.
Oh.
Why? But it's Pogs. Didn't you say you died a little inside? How? What are you, Voldemort?
I'm already dead inside. No, parts of my soul are not like within other things. If so, there's a lamp right next to me. I put my soul in this lamp because no one would break this lamp. It's awesome. It's pretty lit lamp. Not gonna lie.
What about that cat that just pushes everything off the counters? The cat would probably push that lamp off the counters.
You know what? We don't have a cat.
Because they would just do it in spite. It's like, oh, you like that lamp?
And my dad's also allergic to cats, so like, there's no point in really having a cat if he is gonna be allergic to it.
Yeah, that is personally,
dogs are better than cats. If you think different, you're just wrong. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do have a dog, and I love dogs. But every now and then I've seen cats online, and they look cute.
If it's like a chihuahua or a tiger, the cat wins in that situation. But in household pets, dogs, amazing. Spectacular. Amazing. Fantabulous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I do like dogs. But I also do kind of like cats. I've never had a cat. My mom's allergic.
Back when I was a young lad,
there was
this cat, right? And like he was like purring. I was like, oh, so I bent down to pet it, you know.
And clawed your face off.
His claws came out and he left hooked me in the eyeball.
Yeah.
He literally just slapped me.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
And at one point, someone wanted me to hold their cat. I was like, okay, and then the cat bit me and I dropped it.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
I don't think I dropped it actually. I think I let it jump kind of off. Like I wasn't just gonna like fling it, you know.
Yep. Wait, why are we waiting still?
4 minutes. 3 a.m.
Why?
Why not?
Touche.
You're gonna be up at 3 a.m. anyways. So like,
Are you sure about that?
knowing you, yeah.
Oh, that's offensive.
Well, it's not offensive. I know that you're gonna be up late.
Not really. I am getting really tired.
Well, then I'm doing my job.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? So you know that TikTok that I sent that I said this is totally gonna be Walker and me.
I do remember that, like the crazy one, the one about like being crazy or something. That is
who's who? The person on camera.
You're the one
or the
being
person
accused of
off
being
camera?
crazy.
Who's who?
I don't remember which one was which. Who's the one that's like, who? Wait, isn't the person on camera like you think you're not already crazy? Is that the person on camera?
Aw, you think it's new? Something
I think you'd be the person of being accused of being crazy.
So the person off cameras goes along the lines of, I think I'm going crazy, or I think I'm going insane, and the person on camera goes, "Aw, you think it's new?" Who do you think I would be, on or off camera?
I'm doing something. I'm currently robbing a bank, if you must know. In a game, obviously, I would not. I'm actually robbing a casino. Sorry.
You know, as you do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get paid like $1.4 million for it. So I mean, I'll take it.
Pogs.
Yeah. For realsies.
Ah, come on. You're supposed to die by that.
I'm already dead from you saying that, so...
Yeah. What's the next thing the kids these days say? Poogers?
You mean did you say poogers? Never, ever say anything remotely close to that again.
Why?
Because that's awful.
Pears.
Pears?
Sure. Pears. Pears. You can't really...
Pears, Diesel?
Pears, bruh.
Pears, dude.
Pears, my guy.
My dude. My broski. Bro-alicious. I could go on and on for days. Or probably not, but it's fine.
Oh, my prunes.
that could be taken inappropriately. You know that, right? Like prunes could be another.
Okay, I possibly could see how that goes, but fine.
I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, probably. I could probably see that.
Oh yeah, you know what I mean.
But you had to take it there.
Because it was going there one way or another.
No, it wasn't.
Probably.
It only was going there if you made it go there.
Yeah,
and
you know what?
I go there.
Not only did I make it go there, I enjoyed it. Except for I didn't. It was awkward for the whole family.
It's only awkward for you. Because you're the person who said it.
Imagine watching this, though. It'd be awful. Not like, because the stream's all, like, hearing that.
Imagine that they can't hear you. Imagine you have yours mute, and so you actually can't hear what you're saying, and so it just sounds like a whole one-sided conversation. Wait a second,
Just
that
like
means I would sound insane.
it's just like what we were doing. Like,
I wish I had that like on stream or something. That was hilarious. Okay, it's 3 o'clock.
it is.
It is. It's 3:01. I need to go in bed. I'm tired. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to try this risky parkour because I'm pretty sure I know a lot of the parkour places within St. Petrograd. It's just too late. So how I see it going is you kind of start on like the yellow car all the way it on one side of the map, and then you run up to the building, you jump over to the little minivan onto the police station, get on the train for a bit, then hop over, get inside the quarantine building, and then from there I don't know. That is how I foresee it happening. Other than that, I have no clue. I really want to try it now. Maybe we do that next time. Yeah, maybe we do that next time. Try one of the trials. I don't know. But I really need to go in bed. Miniag, you should be too. Don't make me drive over to your house and make you go to bed.
You don't know my apartment, and neither's my brother or any of his friends.
I have my ways.
It would be weird if you guys just showed up. I'd be kind of excited, but also I'd be worried because, like, my brother does go to physical school, and, like, he is, like, in quarantine right now, and I was, like, with him. And when he went to quarantine, it's like, I would be worried in the sense that if I have it, I would not want to give it to you. That'd be the last thing I wanted to do.
It's fine. I don't have to leave.
I know, but, like...
That was for a few weeks.
Even if you were, like, near someone, like, it's not safe, and no offense, but I wouldn't let you in. I'd be like, no, I'm not.
No, see, safe. The only people here is me, my dad, and my sister. And my sister's not even staying here tonight, so technically it's fine.
I know, but, like, still, just I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know what I mean?
I feel like I'm in relatively decent enough health that I wouldn't be that affected by it. I mean, I would probably be conked out for a while. Wouldn't be feeling good, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could handle it.
Imagine not having
as long as I don't have to give blood.
Imagine not having a damaged immune system, weird champ.
Yeah. That is rough. Well, I really need to be going to bed. It's kept me up too long.
We made it to 3 a.m. though, so like...
I'm pretty sure I've made it past 3 a.m. though. Like
well,
4 a.m.
You made it 4 minutes past 3 a.m.
Yeah, because of you. I'm pretty sure I've stayed up to 4 a.m. on stream once.
You don't have to thank me now. Thank me later.
I'm pretty sure I have stayed up to 4 a.m. though on stream. Pretty sure.
Well, now you've done it twice, or 3 a.m. Twice.
The thing is, like I just said, I am tired. I need to be going to bed. Sorry for yawning, unprofessional or whatever, but I'm tired. So, Maniac, go to sleep, kid. I will have my ways.
Let me finish, like, robbing the casino, and then I'll go to bed.
Promise me you will.
I pinky promise.
Okay.
That means more than an actual promise.
Yeah, because if you break it, I get your pinky.
Is that how it actually works? I don't know if you're joking or not.
No, technically that's where it originated. It originated in feudal Japan. And essentially, Pinky Promise was you made it to kind of the Lord of the Land, like a samurai would make it to the Lord of the Land. And apparently pinkies are pretty vital on, like, swords. It gives it a lot of extra stability. And so, by making that, if you broke the promise, they would cut off your pinky. And you would lose stability on your sword handling skills. And so you would have to seek protection of your lord, or like the higher ups. You'd have to seek their protection, so you couldn't protect yourself because you don't have the pinky to wield the sword. So essentially, if I don't fulfill my promise,
wait, why do
you protect me?
Why do you know that?
Kid, I know a lot of weird and random stuff from the internet. A lot of weird, interesting facts. The problem is, it's what you call a 1 in the morning rabbit trail, and or just TikTok. Because TikTok's like a rabbit hole that never ends and is going on 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I really have no idea how I know. I am sorry. I have no idea how I know that. But, granted, you have to take it with a grain of salt. Anything you find on the internet may or may not be true. So take everything you hear with a grain of salt. So I'm not necessarily sure if that is, in fact, correct. But it sounds pretty accurate. But I don't know. I mean, I could do more research or whatever, but I don't care.
Don't care enough? Yeah.
Yep. So, you better go bed or else I get your pinky.
I said when I'm done, I'm breaking into the vault right now. I'm drilling into it.
That's what I said. When you're done with that, be going to bed.
I will.
Else your pinkies are mine.
Do you want me to text you when I'm going to bed?
Yes, do that.
Alright. You might need to text me to remind me to do that, but I'll do it.
And if it's more than 10 minutes,
it's
I will find you.
It's probably like 15 minutes or so. Like, it won't be long.
I will have your brother collect on my payment.
I mean, we already know he is willing to. Like, he's already a bit cuckoo in the brains.
And just in case anyone can tell, I'm obviously joking. It's probably hard to tell right now because I'm tired, but I'm joking.
I'm not joking.
Well, what I was saying about getting your pinkies. I was joking.
Oh.
But I'm not joking about going to bed. You need to go to bed soon, kid. I need to go to bed soon. So, yeah. It's been 8 minutes past 3, which has been like 20 minutes past when I originally wanted to wrap up. So, probably could have played another match. Oh well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And to stay up to date with what I do, please ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, take it easy.